What's up, guys? The red light is on. Welcome back. A weekly entity here at Fight Bananas for UFC Watch Along UFC Louisville. I'm Dave Van Auken. To my left, Coach Mike Garrity. What's up, dude?
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Man, how good was last week?
That was amazing.
75,000 total views. Then we got to like 550 at one point, dude. Insane. But guys, the prelims are about to end. Thiago Moises' third round with Ludwig Klein. Klein's been kind of dominating. We've been rooting for our guy Thiago Moises. Just didn't get it together. One of those nights. It happens in the game. All right, yep, we are live there.
We are live, baby.
Yeah, no mics tonight. We Facebook with a little slap on us. We had John Anik a little too loud last week. We apologize, UFC. We're sorry. And
we asked. We were like, "Hey guys, can you hear the TV? We want to make sure we don't get in trouble with the powers that be." Everyone's like, "No, we can't hear it. It's fine." Well, apparently bots or AI or whatever they're using these days, they were able to hear Mr. Anik's voice or Mr. Rogan or whatever, and oh boy.
Oh, comments are flying in. I don't know. We're not planning to do any giveaways, but we'll see. We're good. What's up, Doug? Yeah, man, we're shipping out everything tomorrow. What's up, Goose? How are you, my man? Klein was easy money, minus 125. Yeah, I don't know. We're rooting for Thiago, though. We're not going to, Thiago Moises came on the show a couple times, but yeah, it's a good bet, man. Good bet, Doug. Guys, how crazy was that Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz's brawl a couple days ago? That was insane. Absolutely bananas.
How can you push Jorge and not expect to get won't
happen.
The guy's a backyard brawler by nature. Like, you think you're going to be able to call him a pussy? And I probably shouldn't curse in the first few minutes of a Facebook, but we don't want to get in trouble for that now. But you can't call the guy.
Might be listening.
you can't call a guy out, then shove him.
Nope.
And expect them not to punch you in the mouth. Like,
it's crazy.
Or Diaz, for that matter. Like, he's not afraid to get into a rumble in the street. But
what's up, Ruben?
I don't know.
What's up, Andrew? Yeah, man, your stuff's going out on Monday. Tukas versus Riz is going to be an interesting. That praises. Yeah, for sure. No, that might be the fight of the night. Rojas Jr. I believe he's actually 19 years old now. He's not 18 anymore. And Turquoise. A lot of people in the MMA, people I know that train with them, they remind him of a young Tony Ferguson. So I'm really excited to see Turquoise. This is his biggest fight to date. So it's going to be fun. That's an interesting one.
Very interesting. Yeah. How do you say it? Rojas? Rojas?
Yeah, Rojas right? Jr. Rojas Jr.
He they were selling him as the greatest thing since sliced bread for a while there. And I think he's talented. Like you said, he's super young, but not quite battle tested yet. So I think he has some growing to do within himself and the sport, but he's got a ton of talent.
Yeah, absolutely. And the crazy thing about Rojas Jr. is for us watching and fans, and it's so hard. He's going to be so hard to bet on. He's going to elevate his level so much, because when you're 33, it's hard to level up. You're working on your weight cut. You're working on a particular thing. Rojas Jr. is going to get so much better. Imagine him 7 years from now, and the game's not going to be even close to the same fighter. So it's crazy. I really wish they were fighting under the Game Bread Fighting Championship banner. Diaz and Masvidal, no gloves would be crazy. Yeah, Doug, that would be nuts. Bare knuckle MMA, that would be crazy. Yeah, Andrew, battle prospects for sure. I love fights like that. It's not like Chimaev versus Shavkat. It's not on that level, but this is that level of, maybe ranked 19 to 25. So whoever wins gets up in that upper tier. So I agree with you, dude. All right, a couple more groups to share it out to. Yeah, Klein's about to get the unanimous decision win. And then we're off. They won't waste any time too on the main card, because they're, in their eyes, they're 10 minutes late. So the UFC is going to try to make that up.
Right. 8 o'clock is the start of the main card, and it's 8:10. So yeah, they're gonna cook here.
It's so wild. Me and you, right? And I watch everything. Even PFL had a show in Newcastle. I watch everything. But there's still a lot of people out there. There's a lot of mainstream or casual fans, whatever you want to say. We'll just watch the main cards. They'll just show up here at 8, and they're like, "What's what's happening?
Right.
Who are these prelim guys?
Right.
But
and I mean, we're all guilty of it sometimes. You know,
sure.
There have been times where, you know, maybe it's not that great of a card, and you flip it on the co-main.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I timed that perfectly. Or it starts at 3 p.m. and you forgot, and you're like turn it on at 7 o'clock. You're like, oh shoot, this thing's almost over already. But yeah, this is also an early one. 8 p.m. start is pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree, Doug. What's up, Sean? How's the card been? I haven't been able to watch at the Bananas. Oh, you're at the Savannah Bananas at Fenway, Sean?
Oh, that's right.
Let's
we were talking
go,
about that
dude.
last week. Yeah, they put on a great show.
Card hasn't been good. A lot of decision, crazy judging, 3 bad female fights on the prelims. Just throwing it out there. We're honest here in Fight Bananas. Bad fights, so you haven't missed nothing, Sean. You're good to go. Man, have fun out there, brother.
Well, the one female fight, they were throwing, man. Who was that?
Yeah, the third round. You were right. It was the first fight. Was that the Indian chick? The first time to an Indian female to win.
Yeah.
Pooja
and Dos
Tamor.
Santos. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That third round was good.
Yeah, they were throwing. Yeah.
Not high level though.
No.
You know, like they're.
But they're. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just want to brawl. You just want you want to see people throwing, and they were
right.
not afraid.
They weren't, especially at the end, which I loved. Like they were going after it. You have to.
Yeah. So to answer Sean, that was a split decision. So then we had Cody Stamen and Taylor Lapoulis, however you say that, unanimous decision. Then we have another split decision for the second female fight, a unanimous decision for Castaneda and Marcos, unanimous decision for Butler over Katona. Another split decision, Montana De La Rosa over Andrea Lee.
Yeah.
Then Carlos Prates KO over
that was
Charles
that
Rackday.
Nasty knee and vicious knee to the body. He walked away. The ref didn't even call the fight. It was another like 7 seconds because Charles was like writhing in pain on the ground. And then the ref goes, all right, It's over. Nasty knee to the body.
Yeah, 4:47 of the first round. And then we just had the unanimous decision,
right?
Klein over Moises. So, yeah, almost all decisions other than that one TKO. So
they're showing highlights right now, guys, of the co-main event, which is a great co-main event for a fight night. Dustin Jacoby versus Dominic Reyes, and they're showing the highlights of Dominic Reyes beat John Jones up. What kind of difference if a lifetime or a career if Dominic Reyes gets the decision win over John Jones? It's so crazy to think about.
Right. And even if he's former champion, at least he put the strap on.
Yeah.
And many will argue, I haven't watched it since. I watched it live, and I keep promising myself that's one I have to rewatch because, you know, I've grown as a spectator since that fight as well. Like, I remember thinking, holy cow, Reyes won this fight, but people argue, you know, it was a lot closer than you might remember it. So it's one I think we got to probably watch back. But yeah, if he wins that fight,
his whole career, his life is different.
Because I mean, he put it on John Jones for 5 rounds. It wasn't like it was some wacky card. He put it on John Jones.
Yeah.
He brought the fight to him. So
yeah, I believe too it was in Texas, if I remember right. I think it was like in Dallas, Texas. And Dominic Reyes like really won over the fans. And I know he's like the underdog. So people, when you start beating the champion, you do get a massive, cheer from the fans. So
and that was a while ago too. That's really when Jones was going through a lot of that stuff too. So it's not like
he wasn't beloved back then.
All that stuff wasn't as forgotten as it is now, right?
Yeah, Fitzgerald, Sanko, and Paul Felder on the hot mics tonight for ESPN. Got Sanko in the middle. It's always great to see. Dude, Paul Felder is awesome. I love Paul Felder on the mic.
So that was
Sean, you work at Fenway? Look at you, dude.
That's awesome. That was UFC 247.
Was it in Texas?
Let's see.
I don't know why I have a feeling it was
Houston. Yep. Yeah. Toyota Center in Houston.
Wow.
It had let's see.
Crazy. But my wife will ask me when my kids are birthday. I'm like, I don't know. I remember UFC 247's in Texas.
Did I just read the wrong thing? I don't know. I thought I just read the wrong thing. Hold on a second. We might be wrong here. 247. Do we trust Wikipedia, everybody?
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, like, you can't use Wikipedia. it's all lies. People can make it up. Now it's like that's how you start your research paper. Start at Wikipedia and then
Wiki solid.
Let's see. UFC 247, Toyota Center, Houston, Texas, February 8th, 2020. Right before the world went to
Yeah,
craziness.
I think that was the last one actually.
Yeah.
Go.
I was gonna say Shevchenko Chukagian was the co-main.
Knockout, I believe. They're showing the top 10 middleweight rankings. It's awesome. The middleweight rankings are so good. DDP, of course, is the champ. Looks like him and Izzy will be next sometime in the summer. I just saw our guy Brendan Allen just tagged us in something. He wants a title shot. But like they had, I think 10 was Chimaev. He's got to fight Whitaker coming up soon. That's in 2 weeks' time. We might be doing something for that as well. And Kinnear is here. Kinnear is 3 or 4, I think they said. Imanoff was 9. The rankings are awesome for the middleweight. You got Strickland in there. He just beat Costa. I think Costa is still top 10. Who am I missing? I'm missing a big one, guys. My fault.
We're running dual computers tonight. So I'll just
pull
it up, Dave.
I love it. Chimaev is fighting Whitaker. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Let's see. UFC.com.
The 3 pieces said it wasn't funny. Maybe I missed something. Wasn't funny? Oh, no, it was really funny. It was awesome, Ryan. Sorry about that.
DDP, of course, as the champ. You got Sean Strickland, Izzy, Whitaker, Cannonier, Vettori, Brendan Allen.
Yes. Marvin.
Nazardine Imavov.
Yeah, that's who's fighting.
Costa, Hermanson, Chimaev, Dolidze, Barajo.
Yeah.
Pereira, Michael Pereira, Anthony Hernandez, and Chris Curtis.
Yeah, good comment there. That card for with Cosma is free. With Whitaker, that's awesome. That's in Abu Dhabi. Did you catch the nasty knee? Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yep. Whitaker and Chimaev. Who do you guys have on that one? Whitaker or Chimaev? Everyone's picking Chimaev, and I think that's a great spot to be in for Robert Whitaker. That's great. You're the veteran.
Yeah.
The one thing that I noticed, at least in that Usman fight, Chimaev did slow down in that round 3. So if Whitaker can withstand the first round, especially first 7-8 minutes, and that is a 5-round fight, that's a main event fight. To me, rounds 4 and 5, and probably even 3 is all Robert Whitaker's. All Whitaker's. Chimaev stops him, or Whitaker wins via decision.
And Usman was fighting up, right? Because he's normally 170.
Yeah. On short notice. That
right.
It was because it was who dropped out of that Chimaev fight, guys. We were pretty bummed about it. And Usman took him in short notice. It was pretty cool. Yeah, that was the whole card got messed up. Remember, it was supposed to be Oliveira versus Islam, and then it became Islam and Volk. The whole card in like one day got flipped.
Yeah, I can't think of who that was.
All right, Puna Soriano.
But yeah, I mean,
Miguel Baez.
Other than Usman, I mean,
Diaz. No, it wasn't Diaz.
No, that was
the main event that they switched around, and then Chimaev fought Kevin Hall.
Chimaev missed weight by like 80 pounds. They were sending Diaz out to the death squad, and he missed weight. And
it was his last fight in the deal, and they're like, come here.
Yeah.
You want your $2 million check?
Yeah, Kevin Holland went out, did a fist bump, and Chimaev fake fist bumped him and took him down. And that card was wacky. Yeah, that was Ferguson too, right? He was on the card. Yeah.
Yep. And Ferguson fought Diaz. In the main. Chimaev went lower to fight Holland.
Right.
And Daniel Rodriguez fought. They flipped it all. The Weidling G or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was a wacky card. But then there was like a fight backstage and stuff like that. That whole thing was a shit show.
Big show Monday night. Our guy Christopher J, Christine Fiera, Tony Loco, and then 2 UFC guys, Jimmy Brick Flick, and Kurt Hallberg, I believe. Good card. Yo, I'm at work at Fenway. So dude, Sean's the man. Yo, I work Fenway, so when I get the Fight Bananas hat, you'll be getting ripped at Fenway. Let's go,
Sean.
Yeah. Let's go, Sean.
Let's do it.
Love it, dude. Yep, shout out. Oh, yeah, dude, we probably should have done this 14 minutes into the show. Shout out, top left corner, Productive Athletics Club, wearing that merch right there. Even got one from my bud Mike. He'd be wearing it. And then next show. And we got 2 discount codes, guys. Go to Jazzercise. Remember last time they came on, we're going to be with us for 6 months. Put in that promo code Fight Bananas, you get 15% your full order. I can't wait. They just sent us a huge care package, so I can't wait to try that out for the first time. Never did. Rogan loves it. So if Rogan loves it, you guys got to love it.
And Mike Beast Boy Davis told us last week.
Yes, very
he
true.
used it, liked it.
Very true. And then also HKAUSA.com. Use their the promo code Bananas20. You get 20% off your full order. And they have anything from pads, shin pads, boxing gloves, of course, then to merch. They have fighters shirts, just HKA shirts, a ton of merch. So go to HKAUSA.com. And we just paid for the electric hair. There you go. Let's see, Doug. Whitaker kept Primuel off of him. Will make a stand-up fight. And their experience job each week. Doug, I agree. I like Whitaker in that fight. I agree, Doug. As a big underdog, too. I just think in a main event, I don't know. I think he lasts the first 7 minutes, and I think we'll get the job done. I like him.
Well, I mean, Whitaker's going to keep him off him, right?
Yeah, he's
going to defend most takedowns, right?
Great defender. But you never know. Chimaev is so
good.
Relentless.
Right.
And if you get him just in a bad spot, the fight could be over. But, I like Whitaker there. I do.
It'll be a tough test for him. I like the matchup. I mean, Whitaker's not getting any younger, but his skills aren't diminished from what we can tell so far. So, I mean, it should be a great fight.
I'm going to put in these promo codes real quick.
Promo codes, put them up.
Oh, here we go. We got one right there. Boom. That's HKA. Boom, boom. Look at that, dude.
There we go.
Paying bills.
Yeah, don't mind me eating, guys. I mistimed my run. So I went for a run today and 20 minutes like vaporized on me. I looked at my watch. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta go. Yeah,
good sweat.
Good sweat. It's like 10 million degrees out.
Yeah,
I couldn't stop sweating.
Dude, we were gone for this last 3-4 days in Charleston. We were in the pool for 3-4 hours a day, all 3-4 days when we were gone. It was awesome. The kids are we got fish as kids. It's awesome. It's crazy. And my littlest girl, Emmy, first day didn't want to get in the pool, dip her toes in, that kind of thing. Last day, she's swimming like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. It was awesome. Very cool.
But that's so Emmy though, right?
Yeah.
She's always like,
last one
takes her time, makes sure everything right. Like even with people she knows, she'll be like, I know you,
yeah,
but I'm not sure. And then like an hour later, you're best friends. So it's like that's kind of like her character, right? Like
for sure,
kind of how she is. Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. It was Costa versus Chimaev. Costa got out, and that's how we got Chimaev versus Usman. Sean, thank you.
Awesome.
Costa, thank you. Justin, what's up, man? How are you? Yo, right back to you. All right, guys, we're about to start the first fight of the night. Welterweights, you got Baez as the favorite, both 31, weight identical, reach a little bit taller and a little bit more reach for Baez. But, dude, this should be fun. I'm not going to call a lot on this night, but I'm going to call this fight ends in the first round.
Okay.
Massive, quick, heavy hands, both
Baez,
guys aggressive. I don't know. Puna might catch him on a counter.
10-3 and 9-4, so they're both about the same experience.
Yeah, this one should be fun.
And you're not saying the other guy's name. Why is that?
Puna Soriano?
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah, it's a long first name, but people in the streets call him Puna.
Okay,
they call him Puna.
All right, I'm gonna have to learn some of these names because I looked at it. I'm like, I'm not gonna try and say that.
I got Baez 188. Good for you, Goose. Great article this past week, man. Go to fightbananasofficial.com. Great article by Goose on the betting. Soriano likes to stand and bang. Yeah, I get exactly, Andrew. Like this is both guys like to though. They're going to go back and forth. It's going to be wild. Recovery, brother. Don King show last night. Oh, you were there live, Justin? Nice, man. Well, just relax and watch us all night. Enjoy us. Tell your grandmas about it, all right?
Yeah, grandma, auntie, uncle.
Yeah, very true, Chris. Great comment. No knockouts by a fist since the new gloves have been introduced, which is crazy. Of course, it's only the second show, but we're 17 fights, 18 fights into these new gloves. Not one knockout by him. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Something's in the air.
But wasn't there less on the knuckles and more padding like throughout? So wasn't it?
So Grant
similar weight, but less
about the gloves, how he likes it because he says you can make a fist tighter and then also relax your hands.
Right.
So maybe the people are more relaxed and they're not throwing it. I don't know.
Interesting.
Or maybe it's just a weird coordinating,
Right. All right. So Baeza and Soriano are getting at it. Round 1. Here we go. Main card, baby.
I know. Let's go. Enjoy, guys, the next 3 hours with us. I don't know. I might give something away. I always do, right? So, guys, put your stuff in. Who's going to win via how?
Baeza in the black trunks, Soriano in the white trunks. Not that you guys care necessarily, but
Clinch City.
no, we need, Dave. We need a sponsor of like a hydration company. That's what we should do.
We're
Like,
working. You're gonna love this. We're in talks with 2 or 3 different coffee companies right now. So we're dude. Miss Carly is working. All right, let me tell you that, guys.
Speaking of coffee companies, this year, a couple days ago, 80 years since the D-Day invasion in Normandy, the guys from Black Rifle Coffee Company got a bunch of buddies together. They got a bunch of planes geared up like World War II paratroopers and dropped into Normandy on the anniversary or the day before the anniversary of D-Day.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
And then on D-Day itself, so Tim Kennedy, right? That maniac, he jumped out of a perfectly good airplane. They all did a static jump. All those guys, Evan Hafer, Matt Best, like all those guys from Black Rifle Coffee Company dropped in on the 80th anniversary of D-Day. And Tim Kennedy, you know what he did to celebrate? Re-enlisted.
Did he really?
Absolutely. One of the generals is there in Normandy, re-enlisted
in the mid 40s,
so he can teach the young guys how to do things and do things right. So listen, we need guys like Tim Kennedy.
Yes,
you may not agree with everything he says, but that's the type of guy that you want, that appreciates those things and takes these things seriously. And listen, we need the Tim Kennedys in this world.
Absolutely.
We had a conversation last week. They were worried about the next generation. Well, maybe worried about them, but at least they're going to be taught by guys like Tim Kennedy. So but look it up.
He'll get one. He'll shape up one.
Yes.
Puna's on top though right now. Bias is going for a little knee bar action, but Puna was on top throwing something. Oh, that knee bar might be a little tight. Puna's still chugging at him though. Dude, Baez is sold out on this knee bar, like just giving up shots. He's like giving up shots. How many shots of that can you take?
I don't know, but Soriano's definitely not liking it. When you can tell when it gets to a point where it's starting to hurt because he stops swinging, and once he gets it in a good angle, he starts swinging away on Baeza again.
Dude, I think I would rather get hit in the face than someone trying to pop my knee.
Oh yeah,
like I just keep punching. That's the worst.
Knock me out. Yeah, I don't want.
Oh, nice little short elbow there by Baez. Strikes are 24-1 right now. Soriano. Yeah, they're in a weird spot. Like Baez has still got his knee.
Yeah, Baez is like up against the cage, so I don't think he can quite get the torque or the angle he needs. He's certainly trying, but he's like against the cage, so he can't like fall back. It looks like.
Oh, short elbow again by Baez.
Yeah, but Soriano, Soriano's just getting blasted.
Dude, there's only
so many you finally can got out of it. Oh, but now Baez is going the other way with it.
Wow.
Yeah, just cranking on his ankle.
Oof.
Going back the other way. He's got his arm trapped. Or maybe he's doing that to relieve the pressure. I don't know. I'm not a jiu-jitsu guy.
Kennedy also robbed in the UFO fight. Yeah, remember he was sitting on the stool.
Didn't answer the bell. Yeah, and Big John said he called in the guy to wipe off the Vaseline or whatever. Yeah, Big John, I think on Rogan's podcast talked about it and said it was his fault or something like that. But
massive strikes here by Puna. Massive.
He had 30 extra seconds to recover, and then he caught Kennedy. And Kennedy, you see the clips of them backstage, or in the arena.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
Was he upset?
Oh man, he's like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, sorry, my friend," or something. He's like, "Don't give me that shit." Like,
Yeah.
you got to look it up. Yeah.
Wow.
Kennedy gives him a piece of his mind.
Massive round by Puna. Of course, he never got the submission in, so he just took damage. I bet you it's somewhere in the low 30s, mid 30s to 2 or 3 strikes.
Yeah.
Dominating round.
Yeah, and I don't know enough about heel hooks and knee bars and like to know how close or how much danger he was actually in on that. So hopefully the judges understand that better.
The first one, when he kind of like in the 2-minute mark, I think it was very dangerous because he was swinging hard, and then like he said, he was like kind of backing off, making sure his body was right. The at the end, the last minute, 30 seconds, I don't think so, and he was going after the ankle, and it seems like it was never in.
Yeah,
but 2.5, that was tight, but
yeah,
big round, yeah, that was a fun round. Oh, Goose really invested in the Diaz corner. I can see. I don't know, guys. Puna might win this. Good first round by him.
Good first round, baby. What else? Let's see.
Dude.
Yeah.
So there's at the bottom of the screen. Save $10 on UFC 303, June 29th. We still don't know what we're doing for that. We don't know where I am going to be personally. But guys, the picture on the logo is Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. Everyone relax. They're fighting. They are going to fight. That fight is going to happen.
Listen,
it was a scary week. Let's just say that. So the strikes, I'm sorry, 55-6. Massive round by Soriano.
Yeah.
All right, back to you. What's your comment? That fight's going to happen.
Listen, this is what I said about John Jones's comeback. I will believe it when they lock the door behind him and they say, "You ready? You ready? Let's fight." That's when I'll know it's happening. I hear all the arguments Conor's never pulled out, and I believe that. I firmly believe that. But I also believe that I'll watch that fight when it actually happens. I'm not going to talk about it. It feels like, just it's been delayed and pushed back and talked about. And the Tough was now a full season ago, right?
Yeah. They started with Valentina and Grasso just Tuesday night. Dude, Puna's on top again, guys. Massive strikes. Baez is going for a submission attempt every now and then. Of course, and he might get something. But right now, Puna's just dominating this fight. Just sooner or later, he's going to get that nice. You can't upkick him down on that was close.
What was Soriano down?
Oh no, you're right. Good call. No, yeah, he was leaning. Yeah, he wasn't down. Good call. Yeah. I feel like he's on top of him, but he's kind of in a crotch position, like a spider. So yeah, that wouldn't be a down opponent, but he's big ones. Another submission attempt. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he keeps going. Now he's going for an arm, but Baez is going for an arm, but Soriano
I like that both. Knee. Ooh, right into the side of the ribs.
Make sure we keep the headphones away from the microphone. Still get flagged. Hold them up to the
John. It was Rogan's voice. AI heard Rogan one time. They're like, "Wait, you didn't pay to hear Rogan?" Flagged you guys.
Yeah, or it could have been my Chicago Bears cup. Probably not.
AI doesn't. They're like, they're trying to promote the Bears.
The Bears, yeah, right.
They're trying.
They need all the help they can get. Yeah, so they're up against the fence still, right in front of the announcers.
Yeah, and a sneaky. Baez has got Puna just got out, had like a little sneaky armbar, but nothing major. And Puna's just cranking on him.
Yeah. It's going to be another 55-6.
Oh, I think this might be it.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Baez kind of gave up his back quick, gave up his neck quick. He was getting cranked on. Boom, big shots again. Puna Soriano. I talked to him one time. It was Fight Island, and he was over there in Abu Dhabi, like when the Fight Island just began. And he was a fun interview. Very, very fun guy. Very just, a different kind of fight interview than the usuals. Let's just say that.
How so?
Just like he was just very funny and just very he didn't care really to talk about fights. He was just talking about what was happening in the world, and like a movie came up, and he just like we ran with it. It was just like, oh, we went for 26 minutes, Puna. How you want to talk about your fight at all? No, okay, that was good.
Yeah, some of those interviews are tough. Like you feel like you're pulling out of them, right? Like you're just
sure.
You ask them this open-ended question, they give you like 5 words, and you're like, oh, geez.
Man, Puna absolutely dominating him. Minute left here in round 2. Sorry, we're missing some of these comments.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys know about what happened and the scare about pulling out? So I heard some things, and of course you can put some stuff together on social media that kind of pull out. Guys, he was in the doctor's office. If you guys look closely, he had looked like a Nike sneaker on, but it was cut open, so you can just barely slide your foot in there. He showed it. It's pretty wild that he did it. He probably has a sprained ankle. He probably did it the day before or the day of maybe that press conference when he was going to fly. You badly sprain your ankle, high ankle sprain. Anyone that knows that, it hurts like shit. And 2, that's the last thing you want to do is get dressed up in a tux and a suit and do a media day. He's probably working on his ankle 24/7, got some of the best doctors in the world. And of course, he wanted to make sure he could fight. It wasn't like an Achilles or something of that nature, I bet you. But,
right, or broken metacarpals or whatever they are, metatarsals.
So, I think he kind of got the okay. I think that's why he was scared for a day or 2 for sure. And he's never pulled out of a fight. He's fought with a torn ACL. Connor will be there on the 29th. Bias has decided to return to grapple. Yeah, I'm crazy about this. Like, he's just going for submission attempts. Like, he's got to strike back against Puna. Don't get it.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Diaz decision. Yeah, Joe, I agree. It's definitely 2 9s, maybe even a 10-8 in there. You could slide in there. Just domination so far. I genuinely can't believe Bentley has decided to return to worse shape than he has before he left. Yep, I agree, Goose. Bad fight for Diaz, but you got to give Puna all the credit. He's looked really good.
Yeah. You hate to just collect points, but I mean, what else can you do? He's just sitting there punching him in the face while he's trying to rip his arm off. Like, you're not putting the guy in danger by just trying to get an arm bar. You got to get the arm bar, and if that isn't working, you don't continue to try it for 4 minutes.
Right. And Miguel is trying to do the submission attempt, so Puna just can't go ham on him because he is protecting himself. He wants to make sure he doesn't get submitted. And and then Puna, every time he gets a chance, just blasting him. I want to see the strikes. Let's see if we see it here. Oh, good inside leg kick there by Miguel. Puna goes in for a shot, gets him down, puts his butt against the cage, starts striking. We've seen this for 10 minutes and 30 seconds now.
Yeah, he was just pressing him against the cage with his shoulder and just going like this in his ribs.
Yeah.
Like, all right, there's 10 more strikes.
His shin can't last no longer. Oh, Chris, give me the off-topic. Aaron Judge went yard, 2-2 Dodgers. Chris, appreciate that, my man. Go Yanks. Let's go. Christopher J always bringing the goose and the gander.
Somebody on my feed earlier posted that New York is turning into Los Angeles, and it was like a picture of all these Dodgers fans in the Bronx. I'm like, well, they were the Brooklyn Dodgers at one point. So
and they travel great. They got great fans for sure.
Right. 2 biggest cities in the country.
And it's the summer, it's the weekend. Come on now, they're traveling out there. They're traveling out there. You gotta give them, dude. Puna's just dominating them.
Ooh.
Now he's going for a Darce.
Here's a fun anecdote. If you all like anecdotes, ready? You know how the New York Mets got their colors, the orange and blue?
No, I don't. You want to?
The blue from the Brooklyn Dodgers and the orange from the New York Baseball Giants.
And they just kind of combined them?
Put them together. Wow. Yeah, see? Now both the teams are, you got the LA Dodgers now and San Francisco Giants, but it's the orange from the lettering and the blue from the Dodgers.
Do you know why they moved from New York to California?
I don't. That's a good question. I mean, they all so many teams bounce around for various reasons. I don't know the history of
But
it.
like you now, not to jinx it, but like the Yankees ain't going nowhere. Like these blue bloods, like
Right.
the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants, especially I feel like these Northeast teams, they're not going anywhere. But it's funny they did in baseball back then. Maybe they weren't blue bloods because they were new.
Yeah, I mean, the sport was relatively new. Oh, looks like Soriano is really starting to put it on Baeza here. Baeza is starting to really cover up.
He's just not doing anything,
he
Chris. He's
no
not
answers.
striking. He's laying down, taking the L, and then just throws up a submission attempt every now and then. I agree with you, Chris. Miguel's a stud. He had a good, he still has he's young in his career and all, but just really bad performance. I don't want to say coming into this fight, something probably happened. He's just not who we've seen before.
The big thing I think with the moving is when they are done with a stadium, are they able to get a new stadium? Like if you look at the Athletics, first of all, they aren't really trying to put together a roster, but also they don't have the attendance to begin with. So you're not going to say, oh, wow, if I move my team to Las Vegas, I'm going to piss off dozens of fans. Right. If you move the Yankees, you're pissing off millions of fans, So I think that's the big factor. Like you said, even like with the Bears talking about their stadium, for those who are aware of it, they want to move it out to the suburbs. And that's pissing off a lot of people because they feel it should stay in Chicago. Same thing when the Redskins moved out of the District of Columbia and put it into whatever town in Maryland.
Right.
People were freaking out.
Something over Maryland, range over, flag over.
Andover, Maryland? Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Think so.
Yeah.
Something over.
But again, it's close enough that people got over it. And the old argument is they want to be able to charge for parking. Whereas in the city, people just show up on the subway or the train or whatever.
170 significant strikes by Puna Soriano.
Outrageous.
Insane. Joe with a hilarious comment. The bet had the over. He could have called this multiple times, and I think people would have been fine. Why were people spam commenting how much Lock Riser was pre-fight? No, he was the betting favorite, Shane. I had Puna winning, and I thought it was going to end for one in the first round. I was wrong on that, but Baez was the betting favorite. So happens.
What were the odds?
It wasn't crazy, but I think Baez was like minus 185, 200, somewhere in that range. Puna more strikes.
Still, just on top of him.
I love it. I really do.
Not like just in the ribs, just collecting points. And that's it.
Puna Soriano. All right. I got to do a win poster. I'll be
30-27 at least.
Oh, yeah.
At least 30-27. Yeah, so I'm not too familiar with these guys, but I mean, I agree. I think something's up with Baez. Are you a fan of Puna now? I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
Jumping on the Puna train a little bit?
Why not? He's 1-0 in my experience. So
there you go.
There you go.
He's undefeated.
Yeah.
Him and Habib are like this with Coach Mike.
Speaking of Habib, I love the clips post fight, Islam and Dustin.
Yeah.
Them having that special moment, and then you shown back to when he and Dustin fought, and very similar moment. Raising his hand and getting the crowd. As much as I say I'm not a huge fan of Habib, the more you see of his actual human side of him, the more I like him. Like, he just loves this sport, man. He's such a pure heart for this sport and for the competitors. The Conor shit, whatever. Conor's going to get under your skin, and he had a bad reaction to it, and he got punished and whatever. But he loves this sport, and it looks like he really enjoys his role coaching, and that's fun to see that side of him, because I never really saw that. So to see that interaction with him and Dustin was really cool. Really, really cool.
I agree completely. It's he doesn't have to be here. Right. He's rich. Right. He's got a team. He had his own organization for one. Yeah, I agree, Chris. 30-25. I love that scorecard, by the way. Love it. But he doesn't have to, and he is because he loves it and he loves his team. He loves guys like Islam and stuff of that nature. So I respect that completely.
Oh, I forgot to listen to what it was. Shoot. Sorry, guys.
It was unanimous. It was monstrous.
Well, I mean, we thought the Costa fight was unanimous too, and we all saw how
That's
that
true.
fucking happened.
To see Dana went after that one.
Yeah, as he should have. That was, I mean, come on. You can't watch that fight and say that there was an argument and with our live feed and the two of us, whether it was 5-0.
Right.
And someone said it was 4-1 the other way. Like, we weren't sure he won 1 round. And a professional judge says he won 4?
Yeah.
Come on. That's outrageous.
And he caused a lot of people money who had you via unanimous decision win. You can bet that ticket.
Right.
And that's when people freaked out because
Of
a lot of people thought you're Sean Strickland. Remember, we all said Costa was going to win in the first or second, or Sean Strickland would have won a unanimous decision.
Right.
And he cost people, like this, the betting market itself, millions of dollars because it was a split decision.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So if you were on the split decision, you could probably bet that too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Shoot. See? Nobody's clean. Mark Coleman in the crowd once again.
I love it. He's been everywhere. He goes to every event now. I love that for him.
You save one person from a fire and they love you again, huh?
Guys, next week's card is going to be tough, guys. Going to be tough. All right.
You're not excited about the Ikram Aliskerov Antonio Tricoli fight?
I actually like Ikram a lot, but the Tricoli was a late notice, and Ikram's going to hot knife butter.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a middle of the summer card. Well, I guess it's not middle of the summer for our Northeast counterparts yet.
They started though, right? Have they started or not yet?
What's that?
Summer?
No. So, at least where I grew up in New Jersey, we went to like second or third week of June.
That is wild.
Yeah, but we didn't start school until after Labor Day. So I think a lot of the Northeast is the same. We didn't start until the Monday or the Tuesday after Labor Day. We had all of the Jewish holidays off. We didn't have the week of Thanksgiving off. We just had we got out early Wednesday, then we had Thursday, Friday. I think we went to school on the day before Christmas Eve, and we went back January 2nd, and then we had spring break. But my wife and I were talking about it the other day. It's of course the same number of school days, 180 days, but the way they're spread out, Florida starts later, gets out earlier, or starts earlier, gets out earlier, and has like a full week for Thanksgiving, like week and a half almost for Christmas and spring break. But we don't get any of the Jewish holidays off down here.
What a rip. We need more Jewish holidays off.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, Yom Kippur and like just, whatever. That's usually in like October. And there's another big one in the fall too. Rosh Hashanah, I think we had off.
Look at you. Your Normandy, Jewish holidays, Chicago Bears.
Dude, New Jersey, it's basically Italians, Irish, Jews, and everybody else. And most of the Italians and Irish are Catholic. So it's like Catholic, Jews, Italians, Irish, and everybody else are mutts like me.
You ever been to Louisville?
Louisville? No. I don't think I've ever even been in Kentucky. It's one of my states I got to check off the list. How about you?
Yeah, for a day.
Okay.
Drove in, drove out, ate some barbecue. Nothing fancy.
We got to do a barbecue date again.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't eat barbecue.
Mine either.
So we do some lunch dates every once in a while. Get some good ass barbecue. All right, everybody. That's a great question. In the comments, favorite thing to eat when you go get barbecue, and don't say hot dogs, you sons of bitches.
No, yeah, but that's not
talking real barbecue. What's your go-to? Do you get like the sample plate where you get a little bit of everything, or what are you getting when you go get your barbecue? Come on, let's hear it. While I eat some donuts.
Juan Marquez, always fun. Remember when he called out for Miley Cyrus after his win? I feel like that was during the heart of COVID, and
no, I don't remember that.
He won at the Apex, and his call out was like Miley Cyrus go out on a date with me. It was funny as hell. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Did
guys.
She respond?
She did with the tweet. Nothing ever came with it, but that's how Taylor Swift and Kelsey started dating.
Doug, I'm with you on
Ends,
that.
Good one.
I'm with you.
Goose, I'm with you on here with the ribs.
Not a big rib guy, but
Oh, I love ribs. Brisket for sure, and pork
Oh.
steak plates. Look at this.
brisket is good. Yeah.
And always spicy barbecue sauce.
Right?
Yes, I do like the spicy
Yes.
barbecue sauce.
I like-
Lots of ribs.
See, I like
Burnt ends. Look at this.
Yeah.
Good crowd, guys. Good crowd.
I like all the sauces.
Yeah, me
So
too.
if they got a spicy,
A mustard
sweet,
one?
I'll
Love
put
the
them all.
barbecue
Yeah.
mustard one.
Especially if they have the little paper cups, right?
Oh,
You go
yeah.
and you get 3 cups and you're just man.
Sauce City.
Well, that's the thing too, is even if you're a burnt ends guy, you can go get a different side each time. Because
Yeah.
it's all about the sides. You get mac and cheese and beans this time. Next time you're getting cornbread and something else.
Look at this. Ribs and burnt
Burnt
ends.
ends.
There you go, Chris.
Yeah.
All right, put it in the guys. Who's going to win and how? We already got a Marquez via finish. There we go, Goose, like that. My go-to, and all those were good, guys. I'm a burnt end guy and love ribs, but my go-to is a pulled pork sandwich on garlic toast. I don't want no dang white regular bread at a barbecue restaurant. I want garlic toast, no cheese, nothing like that. And I just sauce the crap out of it. Pulled
Alright.
pork is my go-to.
So that's the one thing
Zach
that
Reese for sure.
Darlene will eat
Gotcha, Shane.
if we go to a barbecue place. Is she'll get a pulled pork sandwich.
Oh,
But she's
Darlene.
all the rest of it, she wants nothing to do with it.
side of cornbread, pork meat. Oh, dude, Drew, you're the man, Drew.
Cornbread,
Marquez by
ain't nothing wrong
decision.
with that.
Okay, so we got a Marquise by finish, Zach Reese by first round knockout. We got a Marquise decision here. So, but yeah, I'm a love pulled pork sandwich guy and garlic toast.
So I went to a training when I first started in insurance. I worked for, I guess I could say Liberty Mutual. And we trained in Chicago. I met these 2 folks from Kansas City, and they found out that I never really did barbecue much. They're like, "What do you mean you don't do barbecue?" I'm like, my parents didn't serve it to me. Like, it just wasn't part of the way I was raised. They're like, "Okay, we're going to barbecue. We're going to teach you everything you need to know." And yeah, that was the first time I ever had burnt ends. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this
change your
is
life, right?
heaven."
Yeah,
Yeah.
change your
Yeah.
life. So, Doug, that's a good one. I've never liked coleslaw my whole life, but someone's like, "Hey, you got to put it on the sandwich. You put just a dab on it on the pulled pork sandwich or whatever sandwich you
Okay.
get, burnt ends or any." You are 100% right. Coleslaw on a good barbecue sandwich, delightful.
I gotta
Very
try
good.
that because I don't like coleslaw,
Me
but
either.
but
I was
could
like,
see
really?
putting it on a sandwich. Yeah,
It's like a little crisp,
A
gives it a
little- yeah.
little flavor, a little moist.
that's
a little wet.
basically
It's-
mayo.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah,
it was delicious. It was great.
okay,
Good lookout, Doug. Good lookout.
I like that. I'll definitely have to try that. But I mean, if I'm going to a barbecue place, I'm not getting the sandwich.
Did you see the UFC commentary team, Shevchenko? I saw Shevchenko was there, Chris. I didn't see the UFC commentary team, but yeah, I saw Shevchenko was at SmackDown. We were driving back from Charleston, South Carolina. I didn't really see the event, just some bits and pieces on socials. It's funny, my son watched it this morning. Jillian posted me on IG, so I'll always root for him and pick him. Julian by Vicious KO. There you go, Doug.
All right.
Does Texas barbecue
Oh,
the best, though?
And see, that's right.
I don't know. Yeah, there we go.
Texas barbecue or Kansas City
Yeah, I think
barbecue,
Kansas City is
right?
the best. I think that's what they're kind of. That's
and
their
isn't
thing.
there North Carolina barbecue?
Yeah,
is
there's
a
Carolina
right?
style barbecue.
But the big thing I think is the sauces, right?
Yes.
Like one's a what?
Yes.
One's a vinegar based sauce, and one's a somebody help me out in the comments here. I think that they
a Worcestershire.
I don't know.
I'm a big Worcestershire.
Are we-
Marquez,
are we-
34 years young. 30 for Zach Reese. Zach's got a 5-inch reach advantage. That's a big one. Yeah, it's starting to fill out there in Louisville. It was early in the night. I saw a lot of seats. I don't know if you guys know this. A lot of new arenas do not do red seats because red seats you spot out when you see 3 or 4 people wearing white or black shirts. Red pop out, so they do these navy blue seats now, or even black. But I saw a lot of open seats starting to fill out there in Louisville. Good for
Yeah.
them.
Joe
Tennessee
Martinez is our announcer tonight.
I know, man. It's not the same without Buffer. It's just not.
Tennessee barbecue
Yeah.
is money. So what's the difference in Tennessee barbecue? Because I mean, the big ones are the big ones, Texas and Kansas City barbecue. What's Tennessee barbecue? It's got to be made by volunteers.
Oh, wow. Look at that. You're into football season already. Marquez. I like him. I know Elle and Grant are very friendly with him, so I think we're leaning that way here.
Okay. I have no dog in this fight, so I'll go with that. Dan Mergliata is our referee.
Did I spell Reese right, guys?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I didn't see it on the screen. I mean, that's how you spell Reese, but I don't know if that's how this guy spells Reese.
Let's see. My dodge and bullets tonight.
Yeah, you got it, right?
Nailed it. Come on.
Marquez and Reese.
Come on. Dude, these guys look massive for middleweights. Reese looks.
Oh! That was
15-second knockout
baby.
by Zach Reese.
And he was with it, but
Wow.
Mergliata stopped it. Didn't even have to get down and get some ground and pound in. He just dropped them and
Forget
a couple
that.
of shots, and Mergliata was like,
That
nope.
new glove thing. There's a knockout by the
there you go,
hands.
Chris.
Holy smokes.
It was like a left, and then he came up. I think we'll have to see the replay.
Yeah, but
And that is a fire mullet that he has, by the way.
Shane, did you call that first round? Yeah, Zach Reese by first round knockout. Dude, where are you at, Shane? Shane, message Fight Bananas or my personal at David Van Auken on Instagram or on Facebook here. We'll get you out something. If you called a first round knockout by the underdog Zach Reese, we got you, man. We'll send something out to you.
Okay, so it was a leg kick.
15
Then
seconds.
Reese throws a body kick.
Massive
right in the ribs,
body kick.
Left hand followed by an uppercut.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely
1,
nailed it.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. 5 ground and pound shots, hammer fists. Mergliata was good to stop that. I thought because he looked like he was really with it when he sat up, but those were 5 unanswered shots. Yeah, that was a good stoppage.
And he was fine with it.
Yeah,
he's not. He's like, damn.
Yeah, he sits right up and he's like, so, but yeah, he's
he's a Missouri guy. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
They're showing the whole fight again. And I know it sounds great. It starts everything is his body kick, guys.
Yeah.
Zach with a massive body kick.
Yep. So his leg kick.
Boom.
Body.
Did not like that.
Yeah,
It was already
like an overhand left uppercut and then 5 hammer fists. So 5, 6, 7, 8 strikes total. That's pretty nice.
Appreciate it, Shane. Appreciate you, man. Like I said, just DM us, Fight Bananas, Facebook, IG, my personal. We got you. We'll send something out.
Thank you,
first
Shane.
round
Appreciate
knockout. I like that. Wow, man. Yeah, we're sending all last week's stuff. Should be out tomorrow.
Oh, it looks like he's complaining to Mergliata now. And you know how Dan's like, come on, buddy.
Bro.
Come on.
Come on.
Dan's one of the good ones. He definitely is.
Dude, I was talking about the crowd. They, we're not listening to it crazy, but you can tell by it popped for sure there in Louisville. Good for them. Zach Reese, 7-1, all 7 wins by finishes. 5 of them are knockouts. Gotta watch out for him. He is a massive middleweight, just massive.
Getting the crowd pumped up.
Wow. Paul Felder talking to him.
Watch
Wow.
Zero tape on Julian.
I hear that all the time. That's crazy to me. But, hey.
Yeah, because he asked him if it was something he saw to land that uppercut, and he's like, I watched Zero tape. So we asked him. His second daughter was born and had to leave home to come do this. How's it feel to come here and make money for your family, or be able to make money for your family? He said, this is the best feeling other than when my daughters were born. This one's for my brother. My brother was killed in a hit and run. So this one's for you, buddy. Hope you're drinking a beer up in heaven. So everybody's got something they're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's
Shevchenko's
there she is.
Dude, do you think they have beer in heaven? Is that allowed?
I don't know, man.
I mean, so
the Greeks and Romans had an entire god devoted to Bacchus or whatever it was.
So yeah, he's drinking a Bud Light up there.
Hey, why not? Shoot.
I don't think you can gain weight, so just keep drinking.
I don't think it matters. You're floating around in clouds or some shit, right? I don't know. Who knows?
They're showing boxing on. Oh, it's ESPN. It's not the UFC. I think I'm watching a pay-per-view. I've never done a watch along during the fight night. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best out there. We've never done this. Talking about boxing. So yeah, my stupid butt. I'm flying out to Las Vegas on Wednesday. I'm going to that Tank Davis Frank Martin fight. Benavidez is in the co-main event. They sold out MGM Grand. I'll be there. Going.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, life happens. Life happens. I don't know. Crazy. I live a crazy, crazy life.
You're flying out when?
Wednesday.
Yeah. All right.
On a jet plane. Yeah, Reese is cool. That was a great interview. That was fun. Oh, Reese versus Nickel? No way. They will not feed Bo Nickel Reese. I think
not yet.
Yeah. I think Reese runs through him after I just saw what I just saw. Like, he's too aggressive, too physical, too big. I feel you get a cup of that never runs out, whatever you're drinking. Sean, I like it, brother. There we go.
And you know what the best part would be? You never get to that point where you're two,
Yeah, you're just getting to that great mode. That 2.5 beers in, 4 beers, you're like.
See, I don't drink anymore. And the reason is because I go to that too many. So, but when I did, I would go with my brother to this bar and we'd play darts. And there's always this zone where you had like the right number of beers, you were unstoppable. And then you have one more beer and you're like throwing it at the bartender. Like there's this one little too many, and it's like, where it's like, anyway, that would be the perfect spot. If heaven exists, you're in that spot where you can't miss with darts. That's what I would like to find.
I love it. Yeah, Elle's hosting again. I haven't told her yet. I talked to her 3 times today. Did not tell her about Wednesday yet. So, yeah, she'll be hosting Ben and Bananas. We have our live Tuesday show, of course. Christopher J's got a massive show Monday night. So, I think the boys are boxing. They're doing Boxing Bananas Thursday right before the Tank Davis fight this weekend. Let's see. Shane, I was just complaining about getting wrecked before nailing the first round TKO. It's tough stuff. Shane, relax, man. Just 3 beers in, bro. Take it easy. All right, fade me. Come on, Joe. Fade me. Take Syphilis, Turquoise, Reyes, and Imanov. I don't know. I don't know how much I like out of those 4, to be honest, brother. Don't know. Yeah, the next 4, Piera and Reese would be. There you go, Doug. I like that. Piera and Reese could be fun. Crazy how many middleweights are just outside the top 15. Yeah, it's wild. I think that could be a huge jump for Reese, but that's a fun fight for sure. 2 and Joe, that's a tough one, but man, that means you're due. You're due for the next 3, actually.
Was he 2 for what?
2 and 8.
Ooh,
that's tough. Walsh was great last night. Yeah, he was great, man. I cannot wait for him to get on a bigger card. Like, he's doing these fight nights on with UFC Fight Pass, which actually is pretty cool. I'm watching it. Our girl Pearl Gonzalez, who does a lot of stuff here with Fight Bananas, I commentate with her at Island Fights. It's great to hear her on the commentating. But like we need to see him in a big spot in Vegas or one of these big major cards. I'm pumped. To see Tank Davis live, Benavidez live. I'm excited. Stay out there in Vegas for 3-4 days. We'll be doing some stuff with Jorge Masvidal. So,
so you'll be with the Game Bread crew.
Yeah, I'll be with them a little bit. Yeah.
Why is this all screwed up? This is showing. This is the wrong stuff.
Yeah, it's next week's card.
Yeah, but it has Rosas in there. Rosas today.
Oh yeah, and
Saturday.
Ikram. You got 2 cards in one right now.
Yeah, it's not showing. Sorry, guys. I'm, you know, when you Google UFC and it just shows you whatever fight, you can do the slider for whatever UFC 302 or Fight Night. It's kind of combining tonight's Fight Night and next week's Fight Night in one because it shows. Oh, unless it just updated. Oh, it just updated. What the hell? No, it has a list graph, so it's showing fights from next weekend tonight all in one. So it's just throwing me off.
It's always a good feeling when George St. Pierre likes your post 3 minutes ago. Just saying.
Speaking of posts liked by cool people.
Oh, your Kayla Harrison story. Tell the people. That's such a fun story.
So just for fun, you know, we're clipping as we always do. You know, Fight Bananas does media stuff, and sometimes I clip stuff on my personal account and tag everybody. And so I tagged the clip I cut up was me talking about somebody had mentioned in the comments that Robbie Lawler went and sat next to Kayla Harrison, and I commented on it. So I clipped it up, and as I'm putting it, I tagged Dave, I tagged Fight Bananas. I'm like, should I tag Kayla Harrison? I was like, screw it, why not? Tag it, send it out there, and I don't know, like an hour and a half later, Dave texts me a screenshot that Kayla not only liked it but commented on it. I was like, "Oh, baby,
dude, you're a star, bro. You're a star."
I was thrilled. It was like, hell yeah, man. So I love that. That was awesome.
Have you guys watched this? They're showing a commercial right now on Roku about the inside the UFC show. It's insane. I say it all the time. This is what everyone wants to see. It's all the behind the scenes stuff. On all the socials, people have been posting about the John Jones, you know, the Oliveira with the eye when they talk to Aljamain Sterling. All these posts have been out there. The show is phenomenal. It's all behind the scenes stuff. It's great. It's cool things. Kayla Harrison is a tank, dude. She is phenomenal. Probably the best female featherweight alive today.
Dude,
what's up, Jay?
I tell my wife, I'm like, how cool is that? Because in the clip, I say, yeah, well, you know, she hugged you, Dave. She barely looked at me. And her comment was like something like, oh, next time you get a hug too. And I tell my wife, and she's just like, okay. I'm like, but she's like the biggest female star in the UFC right now. Like, she's like, okay. I'm like,
okay. You know, she's
all right.
She wants to make sure that
oh yeah,
Coach Mike.
Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah, because that's a possibility, right? Yeah. You don't have to worry, darling. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, she was not impressed at all. She was more impressed by Devin Hester, which makes more sense as my fandom goes. But like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The clip with Jones, Hunter, and Dana was nuts. Like, it's all behind the scenes. Like, who's taping that? Like, these are one-of-one conversations. It's wild that they have all this stuff taped. They broke the news that John Jones was hurt for 6 months to a year, and they got it all. It's crazy.
That's what that clip was. Okay.
Yeah. The whole show. It's 2 hours of it.
Yeah, because I was scrolling through and I saw it, and my audio wasn't working on my phone for some reason, so I didn't see what it actually was about. That's when he tore his pec.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The first Stipe.
Is it kind of like NFL films where they just have people officially recording stuff? Do we know like where they're getting this footage from? Or
well, of course, it's all UFC stuff because there's one that they're talking just about Sean Strickland, and they're like trying to like, hey, what are we gonna do? You know, he's so outspoken. It's kind of like it's the UFC 6 people in media talking about Sean Strickland. Like it's all UFC controlled video.
Like in their offices.
Yeah,
and stuff. Right.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. So they have to have access, right?
But my point is like, they're about to tell John Jones, maybe their biggest star, that he's out for a year. The big fight against Stipe, supposed to happen 7 months ago, never happened. And they're going to tell him for the first time. You can tell Jones is about to cry. He's like, he even says, Dana, I don't want to cry in front of you. Like he's devastated. And they're taping it. It's like, right. I don't know. Like when I'm backstage of like some of these events that I go to a commentary and I see a camera on me, like, yeah, like you do act a little bit different. Like you don't just act in your regular tone. It's wild. It's wild that they have all this on video. Like it was just Oliveira's hurt. They flew Aljamain Sterling in to kind of talk him into fight O'Malley on that Boston card. Yeah, the John Jones being hurt. They had John Jones and DC butchering at each other. All of it on tape.
Yeah,
It's wild.
that's cool. And so that was a Roku original series. It said so you can only get it on Roku.
Yeah, so I bet you they
Golly,
paid
I
reckless
hate
money
when they do
I
shit
know.
like that. Like at least make it a service that I might have,
like a Netflix or whatever, Amazon
Right.
Prime or
like Roku
or
is
ESPN.
And correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, guys, but Roku isn't like a service that I got to get the device, right?
Yes,
like I
you have to have the device.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not an standalone app on its own yet.
Right. Like it has to be a TV with Roku in it, installed in it, or you have the device.
Like, fuck that.
They
pardon me, French.
Dude, we got a foul mouth over here, bro. You're trying to get to heaven and drink beers? You saying the P word or the F word?
In the first few minutes, I dropped the P word.
Oh,
Jeez. Well, at least we're not playing John Anik. They can't hear anybody.
We're good. We're not going to get flagged tonight. I like it.
I don't know. We might.
Dude, that's true. Guys, I was so worried. So, like, I don't know if you guys were with us last week. It was one of the biggest things we have ever done in Fight Bananas history. Like I said, hundreds and hundreds of people watching it the whole time. It was fun. It was massive. You know, big UFC. Poirier's probably last dance, maybe. We'll see. And then, when we end the night, we turn it off. And as soon as we do, I'm logged into the Facebook, and I'm about to post about Makhachev winning and some other stuff all night long. And they kicked me out of Facebook. So I can't do it. I'm like, what the? And then I saw they flagged the live, and we were in Facebook jail for 3 days. And woo, I was worried more than anything. I was worried about that video going away because, on Meta, we're doing some good things on Meta on the lives. That's why we're doing all these watch-alongs now. So let's just say we want that video up there and the views to keep going. So,
and I mean, it was so fun. We had an opportunity to be so interactive with you guys. And it was one of those things where it was just like building and rolling, and we were having a blast, and hopefully you guys were having a blast because you were interacting with us and we were answering and talking, and like we've already been doing tonight. And it felt so fun and natural. And then you get kicked in the balls by Facebook because our volume was too loud, like they're just like, oh no, like we got this awesome momentum. Hopefully, like we don't get completely lost. So we're glad to see all you guys back tonight. Thank you. Because we were worried.
We were. And I know people probably don't want to care about it or hear it, but like there's algorithms involved and how you post and when you post. So it's like when you do that, when you go in Facebook jail, and we were off of it literally for 72 hours, I was on pins and needles. Right. But we're back.
We're back, baby.
All right, Dustin Stolofis is the underdog. Little plus 210. Bruno the Hulk. I think he's got 2 or 3 knockouts in a row, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. Bruno Vieira. That's a tank, guys. 11-1, fighting out of Brazil. I think he's got 2 or 3 wins in a row. Walk straight forward.
Bruno
could be a fun one.
Is it Ferreira or Ferreira?
Like, is it Pieda?
I don't know.
You're a Pieda, I'm a Pieda.
Louisville, Kentucky. That guy had a UFC St. Louis shirt on. What the hell is he doing in the crowd?
Dude, maybe he's going to fight night. That'd be a cool little summer run. You go to all these big fight nights.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm scared if I get media passes, guys, to the UFC. Holy crap. Never be seen again. I'll just be at the ether of the UFC jet lag. Dude, Fiera's legs are humongous. You guys remember Jamal Anderson, NFL running back, Atlanta Falcons? Look him up.
Jamal Anderson. Wow. I think of big
Massive
thighs.
legs.
I think of Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
That's how old I am, everybody. So these are the same size as the last one, but
and they don't look anything like
the other guys look much taller. Yeah.
Both these guys they're thick and stocky. Like we said, Bruno's got massive tree trunks. But Reese, especially, Marquez is a big boy too, but Reese looked humongous as a middleweight.
Yeah, Stolfus just swung for the absolute fences on an overhand right. Completely missed, but he was big right by Ferreira.
Another. Bruno's in the pocket. Oh, Saquon. Good point, Doug. Jamal Anderson out of
Saquon,
Utah.
yeah.
Love watching
Oh,
him.
big
Thank
right
you,
by
guys.
Stoltzfus again.
Dustin's
Little-
on top, throwing some heavy strikes here.
Yeah, a little scramble there, and Stoltzfus ended up on top.
UFC tour. I know, guys. I would be horrendous.
UFC tour, yeah.
I'll be doing live watch-alongs from the venue. That would be fun.
Oh, somebody got cut, looks like. Is that? Oh, Power Slap 8. You going to be tuning in for that?
Probably should.
It's so outrageous.
People don't. Yeah, so it's the night before the Conor fight. It's wild. Like no one. I know everyone doesn't like it. I hear it and I see it on our socials. Trust me. But the people are watching it. The views on it are insane. Like, guys, I'm telling you, their next deal or their first deal up, they are going to get a massive deal on a Amazon Prime, an ESPN Plus, an Apple Plus. Maybe even Fox. Like they are. Power Slap will get a massive deal. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's crazy, but they will.
Yeah, there you go. Andrew. I really enjoy Power Slap. It's fun to watch. I can't help it. No, I
really?
get it. I get it.
Man, it seems so crazy. I mean, is it fast paced at least, or is there a lot of standing around? Because the clips I see, it always feels like they're standing around.
Ooh, Dustin goes for a inverted knee bar.
A knee bar or a heel hook? I could never keep them straight.
No, you might be. I felt like it was higher, but now he's on. Now he's on the. Oh,
turning with him. Good job.
Ooh.
Yeah, it definitely went the wrong way initially. Yeah, they separate.
Dustin's chasing him down. This is a fun fight. So Bruno gets up. They kind of decide, all right, we're both not happy here. Let's break. And Bruno got up and kind of walked away. Dustin's like Happy Gilmore, that big.
The guy who played Jaws in the Bond movie.
Yeah. I'm clipping that, guys. Holy shit!
What the hell is that dude? Oh, big right!
Yeah, big right by Dustin.
Ferrer was like, "Oh,
good round by Dustin."
What the heck is that dude's name?
Yeah,
oh my goodness!
Yeah. He was hilarious in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, the nail in his head. Oh man!
I won't do it again. I promise. Jesus.
Oh, I gotta look it up. I got a computer right here. Screw it.
All right, so Andrew goes super fast pace. Usually ends in the first. It does. All right, Doug sounds like he doesn't like it. Dustin with a great spinning heel kick to the body. Power Slap is a joke. People watch it like they are watching a car wreck or fails. They can't defend themselves or flinch. I know people watch it, don't change how dangerous and crazy it is. I can't believe the commission allows it. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, both guys swinging. Bruno might have him knocked out.
He is out on his feet.
Wow.
Stoltzfus with a desperation grab, knee to the face.
Oh,
with an elbow back. How is he still standing? He was out on his feet.
Wow. Dude, this last 30 seconds of round one has been insane. Oh, barely missed a short elbow, but Bruno keeps on throwing bombs. Oh, spinning back elbow. He calls it.
Stumbling around. Herzog stepped in front
backwards,
and then called it. Yep.
Oh.
Spinning elbow. Wow.
That was insane.
And Ferrer's like very, very emotional, on his knees, raising his arms.
Insane knockout.
He looks like he doesn't have a mark on him.
Some guys are just
he got caught a few times, but it
in the pocket. Maybe 10 seconds left in the round. Dustin was winning the first round, but it was a crazy back and forth last minute. Bruno's here in the pocket, decides, nah, spin and take this. Absolutely net lands it. Spinning elbow.
Yeah.
Over.
Caught him with an overhand right above the ear. And then, then a spinning elbow, spinning back elbow, a left, a right. Where does he wobble him, though? That was the end. Yeah, Herzog with that last. See, he looked like he didn't want to.
Yeah, but
Sorry, I'm blocking the camera. Yeah. It looked like Herzog stepped in front of Ferreira, like he got in his way, and then was like, no. It was weird the way it happened.
Oh, guys, that was nasty.
Though. Absolutely good stoppage.
Nasty. All right, we missed 35 comments. I'm sorry, guys. Wow. Spinning elbow. Absolutely, Chris.
Richard
We
Keel,
called
by the
it
way,
again.
is the name of the guy who played
What's his
Jaws
name?
and the character in
Richard Grill?
Richard Keel.
He's the guy that does.
Yeah.
All right, dude, Shane, you are getting a shirt, my man. Insane. We'll get you a shirt. One of our sponsors, our great sponsor from HKA Productive Athletics Club or Jogger Sites. We'll send you out a shirt. I promise. Insane, Andrew. You're right. Wow, 100% right. He is getting a $50,000 bonus for sure.
Oh, I thought you were giving away 50. I'm like, dude, we don't. What?
Not yet. Not yet.
You meant the
Well,
UFC
we found the
fighter guy.
button. The RoboCop figured he should have. It needs work. What else? Dustin fought hella good. Yeah, I thought Dustin was winning the round. He was winning the fight until that very end, and that was a war in the last minute, especially insane. Damn, can't watch the whole card. Yeah, can't wait to watch the whole card at home. Yeah, Sean, the prelims. I'm telling you, brother, the first 5 fights, 6 fights. Watch it in triple speed. Not worth it. Nothing happened.
All decisions.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the Puno fight was great. And then we just saw Reese with a massive knockout. And then we just saw Bruno with a nasty knockout.
When was the knee, though? Sean, you said you saw the knee, right?
Yeah. It's like the 4th or 5th fight. Ratcliffe got it. All right, let's see. Doug. The way they put his arm around the ref elbow, and dude got fucking yeah.
That was the way he put his arm around the ref.
Dave. I told you, Joe. If you go 2 for 8, then you swing the bat next. You know what I mean? You're due. You're gonna you'll catch it. Dustin has a chin. Yeah. Oh, dude, insane. Dustin Porter was definitely banging. Yeah. That was last week. We were in this week though, bro. All right. I think we might be talking to Dustin soon once again in Fight Banaz Land. Not Tuesday. I think next Tuesday maybe.
I love it. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he was awesome. Dude, what a fight. That was fun. Fights like this make the whole night absolutely worth it. All right, so Coach Mike's going to listen to Paul Felder talk.
He's got a translator though.
Dude, that's a massive arena.
Yeah, we just gotta learn Portuguese, man. Then you could be the translator. You won't have to pass on all those in-cage interviews. Just do it yourself.
Just do it myself. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks all around. Thank you guys. Hulk smash.
I like that.
Oh man, that was nasty. That elbow landed this way, right on his eye, just over top, right here on his eye.
Man. Yeah, you can't practice that enough. That's just a heat of the moment, knowing that it's going to land and just land perfectly. Perfect timing.
Yeah. Who you want next? Here's the big question.
How about him versus Zach Reese? Both got first round finishes, matching back up in 6 weeks. Let's go.
Giving a really long answer in Portuguese. Ask him for a name, and he's like giving a. The translator's like, I love that.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
The translator will say 9 words.
Yeah. I think this deserves a bonus. Showing a lot of knockouts. Judo versus wrestling. Come on, Bo Nickel.
Whoa!
Said I was a judo champion in Brazil. Judo versus I propose a challenge. Judo versus wrestling. How about it, Bo Nickel?
That actually could be fun. That could be fun.
If they wrestle. Like if,
right. Well,
if they,
he will have to. Like Bo will probably have to with him. But, guys, Bo's got better strike than what people think. But
right.
But that would be fun. Bruno versus Hulk smash. Captain America versus Hulk.
Oh yeah, they could sell it that way, huh? That would be fun.
Yeah, that's 100% $50,000 bonus.
I think so, unless something crazy happens after.
And there's only 3 left.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That was a nice one. They made up some time on that fight.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. And they were that was the culmination of it. Conor McGregor commercial, guys, 3 weeks away.
It's exciting. And Chandler's just been goddamn patient, man. Holy shit.
He deserves the paycheck.
He has been. He could have fought twice in the time he's waited for Conor fucking McGregor.
Jeez.
We'll see. We'll see. What Conor are we going to get, everybody? What Conor are we going to get? I think we're all going to have a rude awakening. I think. What do you think, Dave?
I was definitely in the first when the fight announcement, they showed the poster of him. Like, guys, Chandler's in his prime. Chandler's still fighting the top guys in the world. Fought Poirier all those rounds. Fought Gaethje all those rounds. There's no way Conor, with that much money and that much time off and coming from a massive injury, is going to fight Chandler, right? There's just no way. And the more and more I get closer to it, and the more I hear other fighters, especially like Poirier says it, like Chandler fights a way that is hittable for McGregor. That's just how he fights. He fights in the pocket. And what Poirier says, and it's so great. God, this highlight is unreal. This hype video, if you want to say, for the fight.
Yeah.
Insane. It's going to do this will be the biggest UFC fight in the most watched UFC fight ever. Back what Poirier says, Chandler's is smaller and he's fights with energy, fights with athletic, and he kind of doesn't move with his feet and plotting and like his boxing rhythm. He jumps and he leaps forward and he kind of tries to gain a lot of ground and with his athletic ability. And that's what Poirier says. That's when Connor's going to catch him. Like if he tries to make up so much ground, boom, just that dangerous down the pike. Kind of what he did, exactly what he did to Jose Aldo. Long story short, what he did to Jose Aldo is exactly what Poirier predicts Conor will do to Mike. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, that's the aspect of Michael Chandler that I wonder about is the Jose Aldo effect, right? Has Conor fucked with him so much, messed around with him, made him wait that he's going to fight Conor in a way like, I can't wait to knock this dude's head off.
Right.
And put himself in a position to be countered and caught. I mean, because, we've seen Chandler get hit too. Like, the dude's got a chin on him.
Yeah, he does. For sure.
Poirier and McGregor are two of the hardest hitting guys, and he lasted against Poirier. So, man, there's so many different ways to look at this fight. You know, there's the Conor got in your head aspect. There's the what Conor we're going to get, like how is Chandler going to approach it? It's so intriguing. And I really hope it does go through because I can't wait to see these two guys fight.
It's really crazy too. The biggest star in the industry. And I think they did it on purpose both times. if I remember right, guys, he fought at 197 against Nate and then fought at 199 literally 7 weeks later in that summer. He lost, I believe, in July. Then he fought in August, and that was the best fight ever. Nate 2 skips UFC 200. They could have saved it for UFC 200 very easily. They could have probably got him on the UFC 300 card, the big card. I feel, of course, they wanted to, but he's fighting at UFC 303. It's kind of funny how he missed those two major landmarks in the industry. I think because they know they're going to have a massive pay-per-view buy rate, regardless. UFC 200 and 300 doesn't matter on the card. And then Conor will be the massive buy rate. So they get two in kind of a short term. It's crazy, but crazy.
Yeah. And that's, what kind of relationship do they have? Is Dana just going, listen, Conor, I could put you on 200, but we're going to make a crap ton of money on 200, whether you're on it or not. Why don't you make a crap ton of money for us on 197?
Right.
Same thing with this. Like, we can squeeze you in early for 300, or you could do, 303 or whatever it is and make us a ton of money there. You're absolutely right. Money speaks with Dana White, and that's they probably have that conversation, and Conor's like, I like money. 200 is not as important as money.
Right.
Right. Especially 300. They had so many former champs on it.
Yeah.
Like, how did they split that gate? Did we ever get the buys?
No, I never saw the buys, actually. That's funny you say that. I have never seen the buys.
Let's see if we can find out. But I mean, because like, if you have if you're a former champ, you get a piece of the buys, right? How many different ways
sometimes if it's in your contract.
Okay.
You have to usually be a champion. Like Wei Lee got some points. She was a defending champion on the card.
Oh, not former champions, current champion.
Correct.
Right.
But then sometimes if it's in your contract, you'll get it. And then some guys like George Masvidal got it without even being champion. Just kind of what you negotiate. But it's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Let's see. UFC.com. $16.5 million gate, third highest grossing UFC event ever. 20,067 in attendance, new record for the T-Mobile. 6 consecutive sellout, 11 straight sellout. Most watched pay-per-view prelims ever across ESPN platforms.
Yeah,
ESPN Plus, Hulu, ESPN, and ESPN Deportes combined. Most watched pay-per-view prelims ever on ESPN with 1.86 million total viewers. Viewership on ESPN grew every 30 minutes, peaking with 2.49 million total viewers at 9:48 Eastern. Most viewed sports event of Saturday during prime time. Yeah, I don't think it's going to tell us here how many buys.
Right,
oh, here we go. Commercial pay-per-view views in U.S., Canada, Australia. No, it's not going to give us the numbers. Highest results since July of 21 in U.S., Canada. Highest results since March of 20. Australia, highest results since January of 21. And movie theaters in the U.S. set a record for UFC event with the highest number of participating locations. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, guys, a lot of love for this MVP Ian Gary fight here in the comments. That's going to be a fun one. A lot of people are complaining that it's not the co-main event. I don't know, guys. If you're on the main card, first to me, it's all the same. And a lot of people like being the first fight on the pay-per-view. So that's where Poirier and Gaethje fought. First fight of the night on pay-per-view. Look that up. Yeah, that's a good one. But it's going to be massive, guys. Conor McGregor, 3 weeks from tonight. And like I said, so next week, it's a little bit of a lull for sure. And then 2 weeks is that it's Saudi Arabia card. I think I misspoke with Abu Dhabi. It's Saudi Arabia. And that's Chimaev and Whitaker. And not even that, the full card is awesome. But that is a main event for a fight night is insane. I got to look that up if it's going to be a day card. I think it will be.
Yeah, I can't find the buys. If anyone knows where to find the buys, either tell me where to look it up or tell us what the number of the buys were for 300, because I can't seem to find it very easily. Which one was that you were just talking about?
The Whitaker Chimaev Saudi Arabia card 2 weeks from tonight. What's the start time on it?
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Well, let me see if that's the. It's probably the main card at 3 p.m. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Prelims noon, main card 3. Oh, it's ABC and ESPN Plus.
That's
So
awesome. An
main card's gonna be
ABC
an
card.
ABC. Yeah, that's cool.
So we have to. We'll see. That might be a day show.
Dude, Whitaker's only 3 years older than Chimaev.
Yeah, you think he's like because he's been around forever. He's had.
I thought he was like 52. Like,
you think he's like Glover to share, right?
Yeah, right. Holy
man.
shit, that's wild.
Yeah,
dude, I never would have thought he's only 33. I mean, old in this sport is what, like 36, 37.
All right. Ricky versus Rojas Jr. Dude, this is gonna be a good fight. I like this fight a lot. Bantamweight division. And I bet you if Rojas gets a deciding win, decision or a stoppage, they're going to spin him around for that UFC Sphere show for sure.
Who's that, Rojas?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are they going to do that? Because I only saw the inside of that place, clips of U2 playing.
Yeah.
So it looks like the stage is at the front.
Right.
And so the stage is here and the back,
Yep.
goes out. How do I do this? Right.
All cameras back.
Right. And then the stage is out the other way, or the stands are out the other way. So how are you going to plot something where you usually view it from all sides when there's no seating? Do they have a setup where there's seating for the middle?
No. So they've been working on it. Dana's been, and Dana doesn't sell a lot. If he's saying something big, it's going to be big. And he's saying they spent $15 million already on it. Just getting it situated and the technology. I am going to believe that they're going to have it projected it on the big screen in a way, like behind you. It's going to be massive. I don't know. It's going to be wild. I think you're going to be able to watch the fight, but then the screens behind you will be the fight.
So if you're sitting way up top, you're going to have the octagon down bottom and then the screen in front of you. So if you can't see it, you're going to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's massive you wanna... too. You can sit they say there's no bad seats in it, but I hear that's not true. You are far away. You're in the section 300. You're in section 300.
Right. Yeah, because if you're doing a show there, you're going to want to utilize the technology. So you're going to want to do something with that big ass screen. Yeah. I mean, that's one of those things that.
See if I can.
Are you going to pay the money to go see U2 there, and then it's all about the experience and not U2? You know what I'm trying to say? If I'm paying the money to go see U2, I want to be able to focus on U2, right?
Right.
It's probably going to be more expensive regardless because it's at the Sphere. But if I'm paying $1,000, I don't want to be staring at a screen. I'm sure I could watch a U2 concert on the internet and get the same.
There's a guy in the way here, but this is one that they thought could happen. So there's all these tickets. There's the octagon. We're showing it on my phone, guys. I'm sorry, but in the Sphere itself, it's gonna be the pictures of it and live motion will be happening. It's gonna be wild. We will see.
Yeah,
it's gonna be wild.
I'm intrigued to see how it all pans out. When is that? That's International Fight Week?
No, that's Saturday, September 6th. UFC 306. International Fight Week is Connor.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Chris, good point. It's a 360-degree video wall. Massive.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. There you go, Sean. You got Rojas second round sub. Tell us what you guys think. Rojas versus Ricky.
Right. So that's what I mean, Chris.
The acid.
if you're sitting there and you're paying all this money to see U2, but there's like not a good view of U2 because of the shape of it, and you just end up watching it on TV, basically. Like that's, I don't know. If I'm paying to see U2, I don't know. I'm not paying to see U2, so what do I fucking care?
And it's so funny how like the big joke on the Pat McAfee show. So they went to it and they said it was amazing, the Sphere itself.
Oh
but
yeah.
They kept on saying like U2, like guys, we all know U2, right? And we like them or love them. They got like 20 massive hits or big hits, and then they got a lot of deep tracks, if you want to say. They said they played all their deep tracks. They played other hits like A Beautiful Day or it was the two on the Joshua Tree.
Sunday or
they sound the same.
In the Name of Love or whatever.
Jeez, what you guys know what I mean? Like they have two massive hits, and they didn't play any of them. Deep
Sunday, bloody Sunday. Yeah, I mean, come on, you got to rip that one out, right?
Oh, I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Right,
and something else, same. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
Rojas Decision, I like that.
Foo Fighters are known for playing like 2-hour shows, 2.5-hour shows. They play all of their songs, so we have graphics during the fight, right? Exactly.
Like it could be tough.
Are they going to be, is it going to be the fight, or is it going to be just weird shit that distracts you, or like,
right?
I don't know.
Well, we will see.
We're going to find out.
I think, guys, it's so wild. So that's 306. 307 is but 308 is Madison Square Garden, Jones versus Stipe. 309 is the last card of the year in December. Always a big one in Vegas. They have a huge end of the year coming up.
Yeah, so 304, Leon Edwards, Muhammad. That's in England, right? Yeah. Aspinall, Blades, Allen, Chikadze. That's a stout awesome. Top three.
With or without you. Thank you, Chris. With or without you.
Yeah.
And then 305 is projected, the DDP versus Izzy card over there in Perth, Australia. They'll put all the Hangman Hooker on it. Tai Tuivasa will be on it. Maybe Volk. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. 307 is going to be Ilya. I think Ilya versus Max Holloway. Somehow, some way. I don't know if it's in Spain or another venue, but that's probably 307.
Well, Dana kind of talked about, I thought that Spain wasn't really ready yet.
Yeah, it's so hard to go into an untapped market for the first time and, put in the event of the year.
Right.
It's
right. Yeah, it's tough. But they opened up France pretty well, right? They had success there? Yeah. Or was it not? They had a Paris card, right?
Yeah, both of those were, I believe, fight nights, if I remember right. Both. It's like for them, it's really they don't waste pay-per-views often. Like they don't. I guess my thing is they don't guess on pay-per-views. They know it's going to be a massive hit in a way, and they know the structure and the hotel tickets and the plan.
Whoa. Came out fast.
Wow. So Rojas put his hand up to like kind of dap him like every fight does. Ricky kind of shuns it down. Yeah. Massive kick. He's trying to kick his head off. He's like kicking violently.
Rojas is being very patient. But Tercios is just getting after him. Rojas takes him down.
Yep. Not where you want to be. Wow. That was fun. That was a little odd.
Yeah, he gave this look at him like, are you crazy? And then tried to kick his head off.
Dude, Rojas Jr. can do this to you. Phenomenal grappler. But one thing I like, Ricky is not taking it. He's elbowing him, short elbows, punching him in the ribs, just kind of definitely being an ants,
Don't mind my Gatorade. Not a sponsor, but they can be.
Maybe one day.
Reach out.
Wow, Rojas Jr. is so heavy on him. Now, Rojas Jr. throwing nice Knees. I call them like GSP knees. Knees to the body when he's on top. Massive knees to the body.
Yeah,
Ricky won the Ultimate Fighter like 2-3 years ago with Brian Battle, our guy Brian Battle.
Yeah, Rojas keeping a tall, wide base and just shoulder down into his chest. Tercios trying to spin out of it.
Wow, great defense there by Ricky.
Yeah, Tercios doing a good job keeping his feet on his hips now, trying to push him off, trying to get some separation. Rojas is like, I've seen this game before. I know what to do here.
Wow. He's trying to get Ricky's back. Hasn't got it yet.
Good job standing
Ricky's up. Used the wall. Got up. Now he needs to get out of it. Oh, good knee to the body there by Ricky.
Grab
the cage. Rojas kind of slams him back down. Kind of has his midsection.
Got his legs straight out.
Sean's giving you props on the orange Gatorade.
Oh, hell yeah, man. It goes lemon lime, then orange, then red. Red, it's tough. You might go blue before you go red.
Blue Glacier Freeze.
Yes.
Number one.
See,
Uno number one.
You know how I know you're a narc? Because you didn't call it blue. Only cops and narcs call it by their actual name.
I've been called worse. Rojas finally kind of has his back a little bit. Man, he is a phenomenal grappler.
Yeah, Tercios looking. Oh, nice.
Oh, good job by Ricky. Now, Ricky kind of has control, kind of has Rojas's back, and he's on top. He's firing strikes, though. He's like, I don't care about a submission.
Getting hooks in.
He wants to put damage in, but he does.
He's got his back, and he's got his neck. It's not in, it's on his chin, it looks like. Yep, on his chin. Hard, though. If Rojas messes up here, it's under. Yeah. Tercios
Ricky thinks he's got it, though.
Oh,
he's putting it all in.
Right on the chin. Yeah, he's doing a good job defending with that big old chin of his. But he doesn't look very comfortable.
Wow, Ricky is cranking.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's not
Rojas has got off on it, and now he's on top. He's throwing bows.
Yeah.
Finally, I like to see him a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, Rojas, quick transition to get to his back. He might have him under the neck now.
Wow. What a round.
No.
I like this by Rojas.
Yeah.
A little bit more aggressive.
Good hand fighting here.
5 seconds.
Good scramble.
Wow. Great first round. That was fun.
That was
fun.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. With or without. Oh, we saw that one. Don't care who wins, but we saw it.
Gone to Vice the main event for Paris card. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good one.
What did it say?
Gone versus Tai Tuivasa was the main event of that Paris card like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Right.
It was fight night. Good fight night. You got it right. Oh, yep. Orange Glacier Freeze.
Grape. Okay.
Grape.
Okay. What color is grape?
Purple.
Purple is grape?
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I even saw a purple Gatorade. Dude, we one time, my boys and I don't know if it was Wawa or Circle K or something like that. We went in and all three of us saw a green and we're like, hell yeah, let's grab this. It was cucumber, dude. A cucumber Gatorade. First and last time I ever saw it, we opened them because, like I said, I don't look at the name. I look at the color.
Right.
Cracked it open, took a sip. I was like, oh, good Lord, what is this? This is awful. Yeah, so
Ricky starts off again. He's super aggressive. I love that.
Ooh, flying knee misses. So as much as I joke about not knowing the names, I do peek to make sure I'm not getting a cucumber again.
I think I remember when they did those.
Oh, it was awful.
Rojas back to grapple and already has Ricky kind of down against the fence.
Well, ref give him a warning on the
Good
downward elbows. Oh, Tercios tried to roll out of that, and he just ended up with Rojas on his back with a body lock. Yeah, Tercios does not seem to be on the same level here on the
cucumber
ground.
limestone. Yeah, you're right, Sean.
What was it? Cucumber.
Gatorade Pilates.
Yeah, it was
amazing scrambles. Yeah, Doug, like both guys amazing. This is so high end grapple and scrambles to each other. And as soon as one reverses, the other one's already thinking about the reversal. But I'm telling you, it's so tiresome what Ricky's doing. Always defending, always kind of playing defense. You're always kind of you're fighting for your life. You're drowning and you're fighting for your life. Sooner or later, it just draws on you. And Ricky Rojas Jr. will slide something and probably end it, I think. You know, you have your body. He has him in that leg lock around your body. You don't breathe right. You don't get enough oxygen in.
Yeah, it's on the chin again. Rojas just
he thinks he might have it. He's cranking. Rojas thinks he has it. Ricky scrambled.
It's under now.
It's under
now. Yep.
He's tapping.
Done. Yep.
Rojas Jr. submits. Second round. Good sportsmanship. Ricky's not about it.
Yeah, no, Ricky's like, yeah, get out of my face.
Dude, Rojas looked great. That's what I'm talking. We talked about it right when the fight called. He will level up so much because he's so young. He's getting so much better. Dude, great win by Rojas Jr.
Yeah.
Jay Leno would be proud of that chin.
It's so hard not to talk about. Like it's the elephant in the room. You're just like, all right.
You think his wife one day be like, dude, you are a good looking man with a chin like that. Like you're lying to that man. You're just lying him outright. Did you guys ever see Rocketeer? That big bad guy, he's all gruesome. Rojas Jr. would dream to look like that main villain in Rocketeer. That is a hideous looking man. Hideous.
Oh my God. I haven't thought of that movie in forever. The Rocketeer.
Great movie.
Oh my God. It's one of my favorite movies from back in the day.
Classic Disney, 1990s.
Disney, that's right. Go ahead. Get on Disney Plus after you finish live streaming with Fight Bananas, of course, and watch yourself some Rocketeer. What was that dude's name? We're doing all this IMDb stuff tonight. I love this stuff.
The Crimson Chin. Man, I gotta do an artwork for the win, guys.
It's like the Tiny Ron Taylor. No way that was his name. This dude, right?
Yeah, he was hideous. His name was Tiny Ron Taylor.
He was an American film actor and former basketball player.
Yeah, he was like he's like the forms. Look at his face.
Look, I mean, he's got a face that you could hit with a shovel, and he'd be like, "Hey, why are you hitting me in the chin?" Like it would just. Never mind. I'm sure. Okay. American film actor, former basketball player. Tiny Ron Taylor. How's it? I guess that's like the opposite kind of nickname. Like he's so big, they called him tiny. Like, haha, I get it. You're not tiny. You're really massive.
That's why
we don't want to call you Big Chin McGee. Like,
that's why the Muggsy Bogues one never made sense to me.
Muggsy Bogues? What?
Charlotte Hornets point guard. His name was Tyrone Bogues. They called him Muggsy. He was like 5'7".
Oh, Muggsy. Oh, I thought that was actually his name. See? Let's see. Sports. He played for the Supersonics. He was drafted by the Supersonics.
Yeah, he
in the
did look
second
really
round.
good, Goose. Like he is. I'm telling you guys, he is a problem. He will be at the Sphere big fight. I'm telling you guys, and he's got star potential too. And I know they love that.
Played in the ABA. He never played in the NBA. Played for the New York Nets.
Wow,
And
Rojas
played in
Jr.
Austria.
Two blondes are screaming.
Hey, why not? They're like, look at that chin. You know what I can do to that chin? It's gone sideways, everybody.
Oh, shit.
He's just screaming like a lunatic. He's asking Dana for 100 G's.
Yeah, Dana White loves that. People asking for $100,000 on live television.
Yeah, I'm sure. He
He
wants
says
to
it all the
wants to
time.
buy his mom wants to buy his mom a house.
Well, that's nice.
So Dana, 100 G's, baby. Yeah. Get that chin shaved down. Is that too much?
Yeah, we're definitely getting kicked off Facebook.
But not for intellectual property violations.
God, how good? Like, what's his potential? Can he be a world champion? Can Rojas Jr. be a world champion one day?
What's next? He said, I don't know who, but September at the Sphere, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, called. We've been the world like that. That's the dirty secret for sure.
Tiny Ron.
Rest in peace, Tiny Ron.
Rest in peace. I think Rojas is one of those guys that we're seeing now where they're so well-rounded at such a young age.
It's insane.
Where
real quick, 2 weeks, Whitaker Chimaev card. That's the main event. 3:00 start. ABC. Co-main event: Popovich versus Volkov. Got Kevin Gastelum versus D-Rod on it. Johnny Walker versus Volkan. That's a great card.
Yeah.
6-fight main card. All right, you were giving a spiel about good fighters. Well-rounded, young.
Yeah, being so well-rounded young. Like, you were a boxer and you started doing jiu-jitsu, or, you were a brawler or a wrestler and started striking. Like, now these guys are getting huge exposure to all the different MMA sports. By the time they're 17, they're masters in some of them,
Right.
Like they've been doing it for 15 years, where it used to be like, okay, this guy was wrestling for 15 years and then he found MMA. Now they're finding MMA at a young age. And these guys are that next breed that are going to be having done MMA since they're 6 years old.
Yeah.
Like that's where I think the next evolution of the sport is, where we're already seeing it, but it's going to be everyone you look at is going to be having done MMA since they're 5-6 years old.
Yeah.
They're
Kind
going to
of
have
like with
exposure.
basketball or baseball or football.
Right.
I think it's going to be that.
Right. Right. I mean,
well-rounded, and
the school our boys go to and your girls will go to, they have one of the after-school programs is it's called Bully Me Now, and the van comes and picks kids up for after school, and they go do jiu-jitsu after school. So like one of the daycare programs you can get into at the elementary school level is after school jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. So
and like,
cool.
you know, they teach kids to be positive and take care of themselves and learn how to defend themselves, you know, like martial arts do. But that's, you know, back in our day, it was karate. You went and learned karate if you were doing that stuff.
All right. He wants the sphere. The sky's the limit for this kid.
I think so.
All right, Chris. I'm predicting Rojas become the youngest champ in
Ooh.
UFC history. I like that. Mad respect.
What's that current holder?
John Jones. It's 23, right, guys? 23. Best fight night card possibly. Best fight night card ever possibly. Talking about this one or the Saudi Arabia one, Doug? Put that up. Okay, I think you see Volkov. So you're talking about that Saudi Arabia one. It's really good. Not the best one ever, but we're gonna look that up. I like Reyes to roll back the clock tonight. Jacoby's a lethal kickboxer. It's a tough ask. I like it.
What was
Volkov wins again? He's making his run. I'm getting to you, Carly. I see you down there. I'm sorry in the comments. Jacoby fought Alex Pierre in kickboxing. I believe he did. I think twice, actually. That's a solid shirt. It is Productive Athletics Club. Go give them a follow on IG. I'm telling you guys, they have some sweet stuff. I was wearing all weekend long in Charleston, this long sleeve zip up. It's insane. The girls were wearing some phenomenal stuff. Shout out to Productive Athletics Club. Chris says Jones 23.
All right, so Chris, you're saying within 4 years that young man is going to be champ, and he's in bantamweight division. It's a lot of killers in there. It's possible. That's 4 years is a long time, David.
Yeah, it is.
But there's a lot of killers in that division.
The thing that he has, though, he has such a good, it's kind of like Aljamain Sterling's way. Like, he has such a good grappling base and technique. It's like there's so many in that division. He will just smash through because his grappling.
Jose Aldo's basically out. Rob Font, he's been around a while. Dominic Cruz, so there's Henry Cejudo. You do have some names in there that you might never have to fight.
Yeah, the next few years, a lot of those guys are out.
Right.
I know it sounds crazy. He really is. He's like he's close being a top 7-10 guy now. He is close.
Right. There's some killers in there, but there's also a lot of guys that are going to drop out that he's probably never going to have to face. They're not going to put him against Dominic Cruz, I wouldn't think.
No.
Or Henry Cejudo. Maybe Cejudo because of wrestling, but probably not. Cejudo wants a bigger fight, probably.
Yeah. Name me a couple others. Who's right above them? Or
you got Cruz, Batista, Phillips, Nurmagomedov, Font, Aldo, Yadong, Figueiredo.
Yeah.
Then you get Cejudo, Vera, Jan, Sanhagen, Dvalishvili, and O'Malley.
Top 5's insane.
There's some killers in there, yeah.
But I'm telling you guys, 6 through 15, Rojas Jr. is in there. He's in and he's so young. Like 2 years from now, imagine how good that kid's going to be.
Yeah. Cruz is fighting coming up. I think I saw, or no?
No Cruz fight. Nothing
coming up, right? Why is he still 13? When was the last time he fought?
I think there's a little bit of the respect factor.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Oh, Cruz wants a Cejudo at the Sphere. Oh, I like that. That'd be a fun fight for the Sphere. I like that. The first fight of the pay-per-view. Cruz versus Cejudo.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that's a good call, Chris. Rojas doesn't beat most of them. Doesn't. No, not right now, Doug. I respect your opinion. You know that. That's the fun we're chatting. But in a year, some of those guys, in 2 years, some of those guys, and then think about it, in 2 years, Henry Cejudo and Cruz's stock, all those guys are going the opposite way. Aljamain Sterling's not in that division anymore. Like a lot of guys are going this way, and Rojas is going the other way.
Yeah, Cruz's last fight was a head kick to Cheetah.
How long ago was that? That was a while ago.
August of 22.
Wow.
Coming up on 2 years.
Yeah. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I respect the guy. You take some time off after that.
Rojas Jr.
Nothing wrong with
beats Dominic Cruz tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Just beats him tomorrow. He washes him, guys.
without a doubt. If Cruz has that fight at the Sphere, that might be the send off. You know,
Yeah.
him and Cejudo. That's a great. I mean, that could be a retirement fight for both of them.
Both guys walk away.
You know, like Cejudo already retired, so. But yeah, that could be a perfect send off for Dominic Cruz.
That's what they should do for Gaethje Poirier. They should do the first ever infinity round fight. There needs to be a head left on the canvas, and they both walk away. They both retire the sport. But it has to be a knockout or a submission, and this is the last fight by both men.
One guy retires, the other guy's dead.
Yes,
it's terrible.
It's
a horrible idea.
It's a legitimate retirement match. Legitimate. No. I don't know, man. I really thought Dustin was done after watching it, but then it's been a week now. I think he's hanging around. Oh, Miss Maddie Levine. What's up, Maddie? I see you out there.
I think I said this on somebody's it's got to be a fight that means something though.
Yeah.
You know, like
there's only
like
2
he
or
said,
3 left.
Yeah. What
Max,
am I going to do? Fight the fight?
Or like there's only 2 or 3.
It's got to be a belt, whether championship or BMF or a legacy fight.
Yeah. And I don't know. And it's one of those things. He probably takes a year off, right? Regardless. And sometimes you take a year off and your name almost gets hot because it's gone. And imagine Max Holloway wins another fight. Yeah, that's another thing. He's got to heal up. It's crazy, man. Crazy. I like it, Doug. Dustin versus Justin versus Max in a 3-way BMF title match.
Someone said that on the last show, didn't they?
Ross says there's only one for retirement each weekend. There you go, Ross. Turbo Ross Levine. Dude, Karate Combat World Champion. Retires on top. I love it. Love it. Imagine if a double KO happened in the Gaethje Poirier fight.
Like they're both just throwing right hooks.
Like Rocky 2. There's a partnership WWE. Yep. It is crazy, man. It is wild to see WWE and UFC both in Louisville this weekend, and kind of all the guys merging. See all those pictures are out there. What a time. And it's so smart. There was so many fans that were kind of fringe. Maybe they were fans of the fight game, or maybe they were fans of the WWE. But now Valentina Shevchenko's at the WWE, so some MMA fans are watching it, and vice versa. It's crazy.
The demographics are this,
right?
The 18 to 30-year-old white male is, fans of both.
I'm absolutely shocked, guys. My fault on this one. They're about to start Reyes and Jacoby. Dominic Reyes is the plus 200 underdog. I'm shocked. He's younger than Jacoby. I did not see that coming. I wasn't on Ben and Bananas this week. I was on vacation. Take 1 week off home, and that's what happens.
Good to see Reyes back out there, man.
Yeah, dude, I like him a lot.
I mean, I've been saying this. Everybody, same thing. Like, since that Jones fight, he just has not been the same guy. He is so due for a win. I'd love to see him get a good win here,
dude. And Jacoby's
not get knocked out. Right.
It's gonna be fun. Dominic Reyes, Dustin Jacoby. Yeah, there you go, Andrew. I had no idea he was younger. That is wild to me.
Yeah, and again, like he's been doing it forever too.
Wow, Dustin versus Leon Edwards 170. Wow, I like that. You never know. The announced stable was at Lorisenko given the second sign. That's so funny. Reyes via TKO. I like it,
All
Doug.
Right.
Jacoby, probably kickboxer for sure. Is about to murder Reyes. Uh-oh, here we go.
Could be.
Reyes, Jacoby, co-main event, UFC Louisville. Only Kinnear and Imanoff is next.
I didn't know Reyes was a football player. Here we go.
Ooh. Southpaw for Dominic.
So Reyes as well. Last fight, Ryan Spann, November of 22. So he's had a layoff too.
Yeah, he got knocked out in that one early, right?
Dude,
First round
he's
knockout.
done nothing but get knocked out since John Jones.
It's crazy. Yeah, I remember Reyes was beating Yuri Prohasic too. He was winning that fight until Yuri sent him to the shadow realm.
Yeah, but that fight turned on a dime though.
Yeah.
When Yuri took that over, it went from like that last minute and a half, Reyes was getting his ass kicked.
That left is still there, but you're telling you, massive leg kick there by Jacoby. Another.
At least that's how I remember it. But look at that run up. Like he was 12-0 before
insane.
John Jones.
Insane. And that fight against Jones was big, like undefeated, you know.
I mean, he beat Cannonier.
Yeah, light heavyweight, right? Yeah.
It doesn't say there, but probably.
Okay, good picks here.
Yeah, Jacoby putting the pressure on.
Yeah, leading the stance. Seems like Reyes, and I know you guys are gonna make fun of me say this. He doesn't want to. He looks like he's petrified of getting hit. Like, got him.
Yeah, Reyes caught him.
Knee! Massive knee
up the middle,
beginning of the end. Jacoby gets up. Reyes monster shots on him.
He's out.
Reyes, baby! First round knockout by Dominic Reyes.
Jacoby's looking at the ref like, what? There you go, baby.
Wow.
Love to see it. You love to see it. Redemption.
I think it started with like a straight left, started everything.
Yeah, and he stepped back weird.
A massive knee started the end, and then a couple more shots, a couple more big shots.
Yeah, Jacoby's still protesting. Yeah, he's protesting to the doctor. They're putting him on a stool. Like, come on, dude.
You can't even sit right, Jacoby. Yeah. What are you protesting about?
Man, you love to see that. Love it. Get another run going, Reyes.
They need that in the light heavyweight division. They do.
He is so emotional, so thrilled. It's come a long way to get to this, man. Yeah, left hand stumbled him. Yep. And he saw it, another left, right, and then the knee.
That knee.
Yeah.
Look at this short.
Look at that counter left. And that's what it was. This is the step I saw. I was like, ooh.
That straight left again.
Like,
2,
like
3 of them there.
Ice.
That knee is timed perfectly. And then he kind of stumbles, and Dominic probably 7, 8 shots. Yep. Even one was a big, nice short elbow.
And then he drops him, and Mergliato
was like face. Wow. Great win for Dominic Reyes.
Oh, I'm so happy for him.
Very emotional. His
coach is picking him up, and he's just doing like the like the Titanic, like
King of the world.
That is awesome.
Boom.
So he's won 13 of his last 17 now. breaks that four fight losing streak.
And he's still there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you said, he's 34.
In the light heavyweight division, he's got 4 years left.
Yeah. So let's see who he's Cannonier, Ovin St. Preux, Ozdemir, Chris Weidman. Then he runs into John Jones. Gets finished by Jan, Yuri, and Ryan Spann. And gets a bounce back TKO tonight. Love it. Absolutely love it. And that's nothing against Jacoby.
Yeah. Jacoby's a stud.
Yeah. We just love that redemption story here in America, you know, man. Jacoby's still like, what? Huh? Dude, you got knocked out. What are you upset about?
Yeah. Don't like when they do that. Dominic Reyes.
Yeah. Like, why is he so upset? He was out on his feet. I mean, nobody likes losing, but
of course. You already had that win bonus
Right.
spent. Paul Felder's talking with Dominic Reyes right now, guys.
Thanking Jesus Christ, of course. Feels so good to hear I'm here with the winner.
That's awesome.
Yeah, feel amazing. Best I've ever been. I don't know. You guys can all watch it at home, I'm sure, but you should be watching Fight Bananas. Tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, aunts and uncles.
Dude, he's pumped.
Yeah. Doing all this for you people so I can put on a show. Yeah, it was a good rolling to his left, counter left, and he's just on ice skates. Then a left, right, knee up the middle. Yeah, dude, it was a beautiful counter left, right on the chin. And he's saying, the knee, let's see the knee.
He did?
Yeah. Oh, man, that knee was perfect. So it was all there. I was seeing it. I worked extremely hard.
That's awesome.
He says, we're in the KFC center. I've been craving fried chicken the whole camp. Where's the fried chicken at?
That's awesome.
Love it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Second half of the year, I'm going to be back.
Nice.
Just got engaged. Awesome. No call outs, no nothing. Just got engaged. About to start a family. This is going to help tremendously. I'm so blessed to be here with you. So awesome. Humble.
Yeah, that's good.
Didn't call out Conor McGregor, so that was good.
Worst call out in the history.
I don't know.
UFC?
I get it, but
That's
you
bad.
know, hey, part of this job is getting people talking about you. And he got how many people talking about him? Good, bad, or otherwise.
Yeah,
they're talking about him.
You're right. You're right, but
It was, I mean,
it's pretty bad.
yeah, it wasn't a good call out, but people talking about him. So, and talking about his win. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like he got, head kicked into talking about him. He won, said something on the microphone, and people talking about him. Job well done.
He face planted into good stomp. The left has always been his piston. Give him Johnny Walker. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Him versus Johnny Walker would be fun, actually. I'm so happy for Reyes. Yankees 8-2 Savagon. Oh man, they're down, huh?
They're down 8-2. Oh,
what a great
shoot.
call out. What's up, Mike Rena? Hey, we need another doll, man. I got my Sugar Sean O'Malley needs a friend. She I'll bring it here real quick. She does great stuff.
Bike Arena? Oh, yeah, this thing.
Dude, we need another
This
one.
is so cool.
Sugar Show.
That
Dude,
is
look
so
at the
awesome.
work. Look at the face, the details. That is awesome. I love that. We need another one.
It's pretty cool.
Shout out to you.
Absolutely awesome stuff. 8-2. 8-2. Yankees. Losing.
Yeah, it's baseball. They have another 140 games. It's crazy.
Well, it's
a sport.
June, so probably only got 100 left, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
All-Star breaks usually like 4th of July-ish.
All right, down to the main event, guys. Jarrett Kinnear and
Dude, how about that stat? Only 2 guys in UFC history to get KO or TKO in 3 weight classes.
yeah, Kinnear and Connor.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
saw
pretty
that.
wild. And you're like, no, but and you're like, oh, of course, because Connor's gone 170.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Cerrone.
he's got 45, 55, 70. Yeah. And Cannonier, of course, has heavyweight, light heavyweight.
You see, have you ever? Okay, I know they showed those pictures, and it doesn't do it justice. Like, because the pictures of Jarrett Kinnear as a heavyweight, he looks like a fat guy.
Looks like a different guy.
Yeah, different
right.
guy. You ever seen him fight? Like he doesn't fight the same way. Like he was just plodding. Like you can tell he had
word I was going to use.
30, 40 pounds on him. He was slow.
Yeah.
He was slow.
Yeah, now he looks so different. Like he's shredded, built, and before it was just covered in a layer.
Yeah. All right, Doug, who does everyone have here in the main event, including the host? I'm going to go with Jarrett Cannonier. I know he's the slight underdog. I like him in this spot. I think he's got more power than Imanoff. I think he's got more to lose. I think he thinks he's one fight away from a big title fight or one fight off. Imanoff, to me, is not in that range. So I got Jarrett Cannonier.
I think so, too. I think, I don't know how well they match up, but I feel like Cannonier's on a run. Like I'm pulling up his record right now, but I feel like he's on a bit of a run here. Like he's putting it all together with the last couple wins. Let's see. Yeah, well, he lost to Izzy, and so did everybody else.
Everyone.
He's lost to Whitaker. So other than those 2, he has 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of his last 9 are wins. Oh, and he lost to Reyes. Lost to Jan. So his 4 losses are Jan, Dominic Reyes, Robert Whitaker, and Israel Adesanya. If you're going to lose to people, those
are good ones.
His wins are David Branch, Anderson, I'm 110 years old, Silva in 2019, Jack Hermanson, Kevin Gastelum, Derek Brunson, Sean Strickland, and Marvin Vittori. It's a pretty good run.
Yeah.
And that's Strickland before he's champ.
We got a Cannonier decision, another Cannonier. Imanoff grabs decision. Hard to call, but I'm going to say Kinnear decision because both these guys have gas tanks. If Kinnear can prevent the takedown, he will. I can see him. I can see him KO Kinnear. Okay. I don't call it Strickland when Strickland got robbed. Sean, I'm with you a little bit, but he didn't get robbed. I thought Sean Strickland won the fight too, but that was a good and a close fight. Like robbery is, I think, a judge having Paulo Costa beating Strickland at UFC 302. That's a robbery.
Right.
I had Strickland winning too, so I agree with what you're saying, but that wasn't a robbery. Kinnear had a good fight. Man, Cannonier.
Yeah, he's got some
pop. He's got some pop.
Like you said, he's fought some of the best too. Let's see, Imavov. I don't know him as well. Let's see. He beat Dolidze.
Yeah, good win.
No contest against Curtis. Accidental clash of heads.
Yes, I remember
that one.
And I felt Imanoff was winning until that happened.
Let's see. Lost to Strickland.
Most people do.
Beat Buckley.
Good looks.
Beat
good.
Shabazian.
Good
beat
win.
Heinisch. Lost to Phil Hawes.
That's a bad loss now. Phil Hawes is out of the UFC.
Yeah, and then Jordan Williams, Jonathan, and then a whole bunch of people we probably don't know. So, what's his statement win? Dolidze, Buckley?
Yeah.
Shabazian?
He's got good wins. He doesn't have a great win, though.
Yeah.
He's got good wins.
This would, I would argue, would be his
by far
statement win.
By far.
Yeah. Let's see. When he fought Dolidze, it says he was deducted a point in round 4 due to an illegal soccer kick.
Hey, I like a man with a good soccer kick. I respect that. Man, should be a good one.
I think,
Dude, the last 3 fights have been so much fun.
Yeah.
Like the Jack Reese, Zach
Yeah.
Reese, Zach Reese, 15-second knockout, goes into the Bruno Ferreira spinning elbow Hulk smash knockout, into the Rojas Jr. grappling expertise, and then Dominic Reyes 2-minute win.
Yeah. So
Good card. UFC Louisville.
the undercard was all decisions except for the knee, right?
Right.
And then the main card has been all finishes, right?
Am
I remembering that right?
I feel like one fight. No, yeah, Puna went to a decision. Remember Puna?
Oh yeah.
The domination against Miguel.
Right. They opened,
and then everyone's like, "Oh, you can't knock him out with these gloves."
That's right. That was on the main card. You're right.
But yeah, it's been a great card, guys. Really good fight night card.
Yeah, 20 seconds, round 1, 4:51 of round 1, 2:22 of round 2, 2 minutes of round 1.
Was it 2 minutes on the dot?
That's what it says.
Wow, that's crazy. I said that. Just guessing, throwing it out there.
Look at you.
Shooting with Althea.
You're a stud.
How many towels do you have? We have towels? Guess? Fancy guess? 9! Best Friends episode ever.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not a Friends guy. Definitely not.
Spinning back over Island the night. I'm going to disagree. It was a great moment. It was nuts. To me, Dominic Reyes coming back and winning, to me, was the moment. Like, Reyes that's awesome, man. He hasn't won in 4 years, getting back on that bike, first round knockout. I'm happy for Dominic. Dominic's been that's been my moment of the night.
I can't argue with that.
You know, the Bruno thing was fun. It was awesome, dude. It was incredible. But I was happy for Dominic.
Yeah, that's like the feel-good win, right? Nazardine Imavov, Dagestan, Russia. Why does it say only active French UFC middleweight? I guess that's where he currently resides.
Yeah, and like I guess you're allowed to change that. Yeah, because if you become an American, like I think Marab is actually an American now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
All right.
So like on his thing, he can say Las Vegas, Nevada if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Which
so I guess it's where you're born and where you're fighting out of.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's wild because the Marab Sugar Sean fight there's no way that fight is good. It's one way or the other. Like Sugar Sean O'Malley's going to piece him apart because his stand-up is so good and he's going to get out of the wrestling. Or Marab's just going to ragdoll. Like if he gets inside, he's going to ragdoll.
Yeah. I mean, it could go the same way of Sterling,
Marab
right?
is Mexican. Yeah. Yeah.
Marab is Mexican. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I'm Italian.
Are they ever going to do fights at Fight Island again? Probably not, man. They they do it in Abu Dhabi. They have the pay-per-views there, but like that kind of Fight Island thing, they probably will never do it again. Because now it's crazy. They're going to Saudi Arabia. Like Saudi Arabia is where the money's at, and that's got its own thing to it.
Got a whole bucket of wax.
Literally. Literally.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look good, though.
Wasn't Fight Island Abu Dhabi, though?
Yeah.
So what was the differentiation you were making?
Like, Abu Dhabi, they go there for a pay-per-view, and it's not like Fight Island. They all stayed at that one hotel. It was literally like on the beach. And then what the cool thing of it, they had an event. They did it. It was amazing. It was right beginning of COVID, Saturday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Right.
So they did one COVID test for everyone, and they kind of did it in that bubble.
Right.
Like they'll go back to Abu Dhabi, but like the Fight Island, that's
aspect of it.
Yeah, that's dead.
Yeah, it was really cool proof of concept that you could get everybody in there and do what you needed to do.
If you test everyone and no one had COVID before, you can't have it. there, in it.
That's the idea. Yeah.
It's always funny. So they're having a massive walkout for Jared Cannonier. They're showing like a ton of backstage stuff. And it's wild how some fighters, even I feel like Imanoff, they kind of started them like there. Like they started them kind of closer to coming out. Kinnear, they gave him 20 extra seconds backstage. You're seeing exit doors and just like very raw of the arena. It was awesome when I worked I'm an Orlando guy, so when I worked the Kia Center, was the Amway. It was so cool to walk all behind it and see the, the inner works of how this massive arena is built.
Yeah, it's really cool to see behind the scenes, have someone pull the curtain open for you so you can actually see like how they set it up. So to be able to, and especially for us, like the green room, if you will, was in that direction. So to get back and forth to the green room where like you, Shab, and Robin Black were set up, like you had to walk up the ramp where the fighters were coming out.
Right.
So like if you wanted to jet back there real quick, you had to make sure it was in between and otherwise you're going to be, walking into fighters coming out to the fight. So
I'm going to be running to Junior Dos Santos' forearm.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get into his
guy's
way.
Massive.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool to see all that. And you plus, most of the times you're there as a spectator. So to be able to see like, oh, wow, this is where the Magic play and this is where they set up and this is a locker room and this is where the little sign says refs only or some shit. Like you're like seeing all the little intricacies of this massive facility. It's really cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Us as the Game Bread team, we went there Thursday. Well, maybe even Wednesday, and it was the Magic Arena. Magic was built up. I think they had a game that night, and we were there Wednesday. And they wanted us to show like, hey, what locker room are these fighters going to be at? So we went all through every locker room, every kind of back door, every nook and cranny of it. It was so cool, so cool.
So right, you got there and it was set up for the Magic.
Yeah,
and then the next night you watched a hockey game.
Yeah,
and then the third night
was
MMA.
Yeah.
So that's an aspect of it too. I didn't get to see any of that part,
Insane.
but you were there 3 nights in a row. It's 3 different setups.
Yeah.
Like
unbelievable, right?
Yeah. The amount of work they can do in 24 hours or less,
Yeah. Jared Kinnear just walked in. Oh, I did not know this, guys. He is 40 years old. That kind of switches me a little bit. Nasruddin is 29, taller, less reach. Jared's one of those weird guys. 5'11's the height, but 77.5-inch reach. Wow, both 185. That's championship fight weight. These guys are trying to make a statement.
Yeah, so he's 4 inches taller, but shorter reach by 2.5 inches. I'm not one of those guys. Like my wingspan matches, it's supposed to be like if you're 6'2", your wingspan's supposed to be 6'2".
Right.
I'm like dead on.
Dead on.
Like 1/2 inch. Yeah.
Never done it.
You've never really?
Yeah. Main event. Let's go, Doug.
Here we go.
All right.
Derek Cleary, Sal D'Amato, and Junichiro Kamijo.
Might see him. Shane, we're getting you a shirt. We'll send you out a shirt. Let's see. Let's throw it out there. I think we kind of went through it. I'm sorry, guys. We were missing it. We had some good conversation. Who has what? Kinnear or Imanoff? Inside the distance. What round? Submission, strikes. What are we looking at? Imanoff by so Doug has Imanoff round 1, round 2 knockout.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's throw out some decision when we're winning.
That's interesting.
Honestly, seeing that he's 40 now, I'm doing it. I'm flipping, guys.
You're jumping ship, you son of a.
Yeah, I'm going with Imanoff. And we just saw a ton of knockouts. I'm going Imanoff via decision. We're going 25 minutes here, guys.
All right. So Jared Cannonier has only been finished twice. One by Sean Jordan.
Well, at heavyweight.
And then one by Dominic Reyes.
Yep.
Everything else has been decision. He took Glover to decision. Took Jan to decision. Took Whitaker to decision. And took Izzy to decision. and beat Vittori, beat Strickland. I don't know.
Go with Jared.
He beat Vittori a year ago. He had a year off. I'm going Jared.
All right.
Come on.
That's good. All right. I like that. We got a difference here. Usually in the main events, we're on the same track. I was on it. I'm switching. I'm Iminoff decision.
Plus, he's from America.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
My fault, guys. No, I met Jared Cannonier in Biloxi, Mississippi for a game bred bare knuckle event. Nicest guy. Was terrific. Took pictures with everyone.
He seems like he would be
he was
nice
a really
guy.
good guy.
Yeah.
And I'm going against him with that.
Yeah. See? Going for the French by way of Russia.
Jared looks quick. I'll tell you
caught
that
him.
right now.
Yeah, caught him
Making
with the
some
left.
contact. He's got Iminoff moving back.
But he is a Dagestani, so he's got to watch for the level change. But he looks, that looks more than 4 inches taller than him. It was what, 6'3" to 5'11"?
Yeah.
He looks bigger
huge.
than Cannonier.
Ooh, Cannonier just missed. Big US spot. Good one, Sean. Oh, Iminoff with a nice little jab there.
Ooh, both connecting.
It's funny. Iminoff is sitting in that pocket a little bit more than I thought.
I like this fight. Oh, Cannonier just faked the level change. Got a big reaction from Imavov.
Ooh, nice right by Iminoff.
Ooh, good uppercut there from Cannonier, it looked like. Got him pressed up against the fence. Cannonier takes him down. Good trip. Yeah, it looked like Imavov kind of like
Cannonier's got it on his back.
Like clinched almost, and Cannonier pushed him up against the fence, then worked to a trip. Now he's kind of working over top of him.
Wow, good job by Iminoff to get up like that.
Good elbow
it
for
really
his efforts from Cannonier. Herzog's giving him a hard warning about keeping his fingers out of his eyes.
I like that.
To Imavov.
Yeah.
Hard warning to Imavov.
Good job, Herzog. Good outside leg kick by Jared. If Jared is this active, he's a dangerous, dangerous man. Looks really good. Like he's putting the jab out there. He's putting leg kicks out there. He's throwing his power shots. He's wrestling with him. He
Keeping
looks
out
awesome.
of distance. Cannonier just pointed at him again. I wonder if I don't know.
Yeah, he's doing it again. I see it every time Cannonier gets close. He did it again. He put his arms out
like that. Yeah. Oh, good left on from Imavov though. Leg kick. This is fun.
Yeah, good
one.
first round.
Yeah, I thought for sure it was going to be
a little flat.
No, I thought it was going to get to the ground sooner. But they're standing and fighting.
Oh, good knee work right there by Iminoff. Good fight. 2 minutes left here, round number 1.
Good left from Cannonier. Just outside range. Good left to enter. Misses with the right. Then this time he opens with the right. Yeah, Cannonier's feeling it, man. He's
massive outside leg kick, but then stumbles.
Yeah, Imavov caught it.
I love that.
Yeah, Cannonier's kicking at his legs.
Kick the crap out of him. I love that.
Oh.
Nope, got out of it. Looks like he could have a Dars.
Good leverage by Cannonier, pushing him up against the fence.
For sure. Definitely has the strength advantage. He kind of goes where this fight he goes where he wants to.
And I think that's that heavyweight weight, he's able to cut down, but he's a big dude. I mean, Imavov looks taller, but Cannonier's thick, man. Yeah, so now they're kind of doing the clinch game. Cannonier's got him pressed up against the fence. It's Good work, though. Good control by Cannonier. He's looking for that trip again.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of the same. Got him pressed up against the fence. 30 seconds left in round one. Oh, Cannonier with a level drop. Tried to get under with his hands. Couldn't quite get there.
Nice inside knee by Cannonier.
Yeah, it's good work, though. Little, not very exciting, but it's good work by Cannonier. Keeping the fight where he wants it. Just pressuring him.
All right, round one in the books. Got it. To me, an easy Cannonier round. And also, too, I'm telling you, he's going to play dividends. And Herzog is telling him right now that he's done that 5 times with the major Herzog put it out to him. If it gets close to Cannonier, if he feels like it gets it, they'll take a point away for sure. Well, I got to push my button. Say round 2.
Oh, don't forget. Oh, there you go. The Russian corner on screen right now, so I can't help you with Russian. I don't speak that either. Got to learn Portuguese. Got to learn Russian, or unless they're speaking French. Hold on. No, they're speaking Russian. Look at this dude's hair. What is going on with that guy?
That's a tattoo.
That's a tattoo?
Yeah, that's the guy who fought on Game Bread. His name is I think it's Josh, like Josh Salaman.
So he's bald. That's why it's shiny, but
bald.
it's tattooed. Gotcha. Okay.
He won a bare knuckle MMA fight. He used to be in the UFC in the late 90s, early 2000s, I think. He was in the UFC.
All right.
Yeah, nice guy. Good guy.
Sure he was. I just didn't know what's going on with his hair.
Got a little tattoo judgment?
I didn't know what was going on because it looks shiny.
It does. It looks like it's what is it called? Like plants, like what people get.
Chia pet?
Yeah, it looks like that too.
I thought he was wearing like a cellophane cap. I was like, what is going on? I had no clue. Round 2 started. Oh, Imavov just caught Cannonier with a good left. Cannonier coming back. He's complaining again about the fingers. He is. Imavov is holding his hands out.
So bad. Chris is saying there's some breaking news. Ryan Garcia arrested for felony vandalism.
Oh, man.
That's boxing. That's
mental illness is what that is. That poor young man needs to surround himself with good people and good help. That's too bad. Ooh, Imavov swinging for the fences.
Yeah, that was his best strikes of the fight. And the Cannonier's right back, though.
Right back in his face.
When Imavov lets it go, I actually like his striking.
Yeah, he's got good speed.
Look at it here.
Cannoneer just kind of shoved him down. Misses on a right hand, goes to a level change.
Or doesn't get it, though. He's just, and I don't like when he's leaning on him here. I think Cannonier is better when he's striking or when he's go for it. If you get it, you get it. But if not, like, get out of this clinch.
Yeah, I don't know enough about energy and these types of things, but I imagine pressing him up against the fences.
Well,
is he saying, okay, round 1 and 2, I'm going to wear him down by pressing him up against the fence? Like, you're still using energy.
Right. But when you're the guy pressing on him, you're losing less energy.
Right.
Like you're kind of putting your weight on him.
Right.
Yeah, Cannonier guys at 60% significant strike rate. Imanov's more around the 35%.
Yeah, and right there he's working that jab a little more. Just
I like
popping it out there.
Yeah, Cannonier puts that jab out. He's nice. He's dangerous.
But back up against the fence again. 2:25 left in round 2.
Ooh.
Elbows. Cannonier changed levels, and Imavov putting elbows right on his ear.
The best at that used to be Travis Brown. Look up the heavyweight Travis Brown. I think he's married or he's with Ronda Rousey. When people would clinch like that, he would massive heavyweight elbows, knock people out. Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. I'm telling you, this is going to a decision. I feel like.
Yeah, I think
I might be wrong with the guy though. Cannonier looks better so far throughout 2.
Yeah, and Cannonier doesn't seem as though his game plan is to stay out in the middle. Like if he catches him, great, but I think the game plan is to wear him down and just press him.
Ooh. Imavov with some good strikes. Ooh,
Yeah,
Imanov's going off.
Yeah. Cannonier showing off his chin.
Ooh. Yeah. Imanov was swinging the Jose Canseco bat there.
Yeah, Cannonier's mouthpiece came out, so Herzog stopped it, put it back to the action.
Herzog might be the best referee alive today.
He's pretty good.
He's up there.
I don't think there's a ref that hasn't had a
Sure.
really bad one. Is there? Like, can you think of someone whose record is perfect?
I don't think so. Because it's such a split second. It's
yeah.
And 9 out of 10 or 99 out of 100, the guy doesn't pop up.
Right.
And you're like, that you're saving him. And the one time the guy does pop up, you're like, maybe it was a tad too early.
Yeah.
It's so tough.
10 seconds left. Round 2.
Imanov
putting it on Cannonier. 2-1, round over. Cannonier, you can't have more of that. I think that may have stolen the round.
That's so fun. I was just going to say that. I was feeling it was a Cannonier round, but I was feeling it was close. And just those last 10 seconds, I'm like,
yeah, that could be.
That's a close round.
That could be. What do you guys think? You got a 1-1? Let's see. Herzog is probably the best. Yeah. I mean, I like Mergliata. He's pretty good.
Yeah, there we go, guys. 19-19, 1-1. Yeah, exactly. Alex took out Yuri. Like, in the moment you're watching, you're like, God, that was probably a second or two too soon. But Alex Pieta hits people like that, 99 of them just flatten. Great jab by Imanov. Yeah, they're showing. I bet you it's 1. I think it's 1-1.
Yeah, I think so. And Cannonier was breathing heavy on the stool there. So Herzog, hard warning again about keeping your fist closed.
Yeah, he's not saying on the punch Imanov. He's saying keeps on.
Instead of,
Yeah, Jared is breathing heavy.
Yeah, after that last exchange, Jared looks a little gassed. Let's see. Start of round 3.
Oh,
good action from Cannonier. Another good left.
Live odds even right now.
Wow.
I got to change my thing to round 3.
I feel like Cannonier has been touching, but Imavov has been damaging. I don't know. Especially that last flurry of round 2. Like, looked like Cannonier was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whereas the other way, it's just been touching. Hasn't quite had those heavy hits yet. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I way off on that?
No. I think you're spot on. I think Cannonier won that. Oh, we have a 2-0 to Cannonier. There you go, Drew.
Yes, Aaron Braun. Somebody they're just put up on the broadcast thinks it's 2-1 also.
That guy's awesome. Aaron Bronstetter. He's the one that saw Elle and Grant over there at UFC 302. He goes to all the pay-per-views, and he's like, "Hey, Elle Dawson with Fight Bananas. How you guys doing?" That was really cool.
So Imavov now is kind of controlling Cannonier. It's got a, what do they call that, a seatbelt? I forget what they call that.
It's wild. He has his back, and you would think he would have more control, but he really doesn't. Like Cannonier's doing a great job of moving. He just reversed it, so now he's in control. Like it really feels like neither man wants to be in the clinch. Like no one's happy here.
Yeah. Yeah, Cannonier's just got his head in his chest, just trying to control him. But again, I mean, you're not doing any damage. You're using your own energy and frustrating him and using his energy, but you're not doing any damage. That's why, like, I think the second round went to Imavov because Cannonier had all the control, but Imavov had all the damage in that last, like, 30 seconds.
Big right by Imanov.
See, again, Jared just touched him twice, but it's not.
Right.
And then he hits him, and Cannonier's like.
Way more damage.
Yeah.
Way more.
Oh, big kick from Cannonier. Oh, there was a good hit. Uppercut. See? I just had to start talking bad about him, and he'd start throwing some heat. But then again, he grabs him and pushes him up against the fence.
I don't know why. Wow, 31 leg strikes by Cannonier, they're saying.
It doesn't seem that one-sided, but head strikes about the same, 35-34. Just working that fence, baby. 2 minutes left in round 3. All right, see, now Cannonier's throwing some shots in there. Not much, though. 2 shots and then 3 shots. There you go, 4. But that's what we haven't seen much of in round 1 and 2.
Right.
Is that those little shots inside when you got them up against the fence.
What's up, Philippines?
What's up? They were with us last week, too, if I remember. No sound. Yeah, we know. Oh, good right from Cannonier.
Great right by Cannonier. I love that motion, too. He kind of like, great footwork, little uppercut right.
Yeah, but Imavov, again, still isn't backing down. Still in his face.
Big 50 seconds here, especially if it's 1-1. Nice jab by Imanov.
And then Cannonier dodges a combo and grabs him and pushes him across the cage to the fence. 28 seconds left. Cannonier's just staying on the outside, Yeah, not much action. 10 seconds left. They separate. 5 seconds left. Ooh, good left, good right. Kick from Imavov misses or skims off of his block.
I think that's a Jared round, guys. I think it's a Jared round. Round 3 in the books. 2 left.
It's tough. It's tough.
Man, the over was money on this. I don't know. I felt it just when they were walking in. This is going 25. Just felt it, guys. Round 4 incoming. Round 4.
Yeah, I mean, looking through his record, you got decision, KO, decision, TKO, TKO, decision. So we really shouldn't be surprised if this goes to decision.
Yeah.
Which is all right, but I want a little more action here. At least try and do some damage when you got him pressed up against the cage. He looks at me and goes, "Hey, I'm trying to win this fight.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. What do you think I'm doing in here?" All right, start of round 4. Here we go. Little more action to start this round again.
Oh, tried that Bruno Fiera spinning elbow, barely missed, and broke the chair. That's what happens to go on vacation.
Just
in the
missed.
summer, guys.
Cannoneer just missed. It's all that beautiful Charleston, South Carolina food you've been eating. Yeah,
Wow,
Cannoneer
that was
just
close.
missed, like his tricep landed on his ear. Just missed.
I feel like Cannoneer should throw more stuff like that, more explosive, more athletic. Yeah, I agree with Paul there. 29-28 Cannoneer.
Yeah, he said round 3 could have gone either way.
Oh, there's a 29-28 Imanov.
Oh, big right from Imavov.
Cannoneer's on skates.
Is wobbly.
Another big right.
Oh, Cannoneer is the end
Oh,
is near
big
and a
knee,
knee up the
big
center.
knee.
Back of the head.
This could be it.
Cannoneer is out on his feet, fighting for his life.
Ends it. Herzog walks in.
What?
Ends it. Wow. Imanov, round 4 TKO.
How does he stop that fight?
He's skating.
Holy, I don't know about that, folks. Everybody watching, you tell me. He was skating. He was a baby deer on ice for sure. But we've seen guys out on their feet for much longer than that.
Terrible stoppage.
Holy
Herzog
cow.
Bad stoppage. Damn. Wow.
That's two. The one from Herzog earlier, I thought he was a little early on. This one, I mean,
right by Imanov.
Cannoneer is hurt. Don't get me wrong. He is hurt. He's running away, trying to find another right. Puts him, never went down. He's running away. Herzog's paying close attention. Misses over top. Against the fence, misses on the ear. And Herzog steps in, and Cannoneer instantly goes,
It's a little early. It's a little early. Because he never gets another big one here. So he hits him like 2 or 3 times in a row, but not a massive strike.
Miss
1, 2,
on the ear.
3.
Yeah.
Little early.
He never fell. I think it was, he was hurt, but
Fight. I agree. We jinxed Herzog.
Man.
We did. I apologize for that. He looked perfectly fine. Come on, he didn't look perfectly fine.
Yeah. He was
on skates,
yeah,
but it was
he
early.
He was hurt, but holy
wow.
cow. We've seen guys whatever.
Yeah.
That's who said it? We jinxed him. We jinxed Herzog. What the hell are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's gonna be talked about for sure.
Oh wow, they jumped back quick. What I missed it, everybody. Were the announcers jumping all over Herzog for that? I know they're usually pretty professional when that happens.
Yeah, but if they're not happy, they'll let you know.
Yeah. Crowd's booing.
How can you boo that, guys? One, it was a really good fight, and it's not Imanov's fault that Herzog stopped it a little short.
But he is a Russian.
Gosh. It's for the end of the fight. Yeah, much respect out of those two. I like that.
Yeah, hell of a fight. Caught him, put him on skates. Yeah. No love lost between the fighters. It's the same interpreter.
He knows all the
dude
languages.
must speak all the languages. Yeah.
What do you do?
Or no? Oh, this guy
I
is.
speak 200 languages.
Yeah.
We'll pay you $1 million.
Oh no, he's speaking French now. But in the corner, I think they're speaking Russian. Yeah, don't love the stoppage. A lot of the comments on the broadcaster. Yeah. Yeah, he instantly talked about the decision. Imavov did. It's much tougher when there's a interpreter involved. There's a lot of
leeway.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. It's like he asked the question and then so much delay to the answer. I feel like I got to fill the void here, and I got nothing to say. We got robbed. That fight was going good. Tyler.
Oh, it's the Queen. What's up, Queen? Dave also jinxed it. It just makes us. Thanks, Sean. Sean always razzles me. It's so funny. Wonderful Herzog coming through once again. Amazing stoppages. Aha. 26 to 40 years old. They don't want the 40-year-old to win. Come on, John.
Oh,
come on, John.
Got
Actually,
your tinfoil hat on. I can't be mad at that.
I could see a rematch. No rematch,
No,
guys.
no rematch. No, I don't think so. Cannonier has other fights to make. Said something along like, I knew I had to pace myself, and eventually I'd get in range and finish it. And I mean, what Doug says, you say you could see a rematch. I mean, what does it do for Imavov though?
Yeah.
I mean, he already, whether you like the stoppage or not, it's TKO finish.
How about Imanov versus Vittori?
Yeah, I mean, he's a 7-4. Yeah, Vittori's there. That could be a really good fight. His goal is to get the belt for him and his family, of course. He wants to fight Sean Strickland in Paris.
Sean is not doing that.
Gonna say something like those stupid French.
Great show, gents. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate it. Thanks as always for putting it on. Man, our pleasure. Thanks everyone for another watch. Appreciate it, Andrew. You should get your stuff by the end of the week. The winner has attacked more than little. I don't know. I'm at PFL Thursday. Oh, I won't be here Thursday. I'll be in Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
For the veteran. Dude. See you Monday night. Yep. Christopher J. Cage side with Christopher James. Monday night. Huge show. Fiera, Soto, Jimmy Flick, Kurt Hybel. 7 p.m. Eastern. I like it. 7 p.m. on the East Coast. Come one, come all. Yeah. Sean Strickland's a bad call out.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Like just it's so tough for these guys. Like they always ask him that question. It's like, like come on.
Because this is one reason we got, to me, 55 seconds for an even 3 hours. I don't know why I like it. Strickland was so close to fighting DDP for the championship and almost maybe could have just sat out and got that title shot if it was a Izzy 2 or a DDP 2, and even fought Costa, who's behind him. Like he already did that. He fought behind him. He's not doing that again.
Fair.
Like
Yeah.
he's only fighting up now. He kind of risked his spot, fought Costa, gets a win, unanimous win, and even everyone was complaining about Costa running the whole time. He's not going backwards. I'm just like, it's a bad call because he's not going to do that. Fight's not happening.
Yeah, but he's got to shoot a shot and call upwards.
Yeah, and that's why I think Vettori, Brendan Allen. I think Vittori's the good spot, but we are right there at the 3-hour sweet mark. Michael Garapi, I'm Dave Van Auken. Shout out last time to HKAUSA.com. Put in the code Bananas20 for 20% off. Go to Jaws Your Size. You put in the promo code Fight Bananas for 15% off. And then top left corner, Productive Athletics Club. They're going to get their website very soon. They're already doing stuff without even having a site. They're going to get that site. I'm telling you, the merch is insane. Awesome. Productive Club, Athletics Club. So shout out to them. We're out. We're leaning. We're looking that Whitaker Chimaev. We could be back. If not, it's UFC 303. Truly great show. I appreciate it, Doug. We both appreciate it.
Love you guys. This is a blast. Thanks for interacting
Jillian
too.
Back, Dave. I'm super high stylist from next to her. Jillian will be back Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. 2 p.m. We start 1. She's on at 2, so she'll be back on Tuesday. Sean, good shit. Thank you, man. Hey, good luck. Celtics are going to win the NBA Finals. Shout out to you, Sean. All right, we're out. Dave Van Auken, Michael Garapi. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Punching.